Doodle doodly doodly, lots of doodly doo, doodle doodly doo doo doo. A buck chicken for me and you. Doodly doo doo doodly doo doo doo. Testing the audio. Doodly doo dee doo. Testing the audio. Doodly doo doodly doo. What the heck is up, Cassandra Marion? How are you? We're just doing something real quickly. Doodly doo. Oh, what is this one? That is the wrong account. One moment, please. I love pizza. It's all about pizza. It's all about pizza. I love the pizza. I'm gonna eat it. Put it in my tummy. Hit ya. Buck, 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 buckety, buckety, buck. Buck, 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 pizza. I had fun with that. 1 second. I'm just setting up this, and this is obviously it's not working the way that I wanted it to, and there we go. Oh no, wait, it is. Let me just see. I just want to make sure all of the things are it should be in one chat now. It doesn't look like it's in one chat, but that's good. Same cool game, yeah. But anyway, we are going to figure it out, and that's what's up. It is live, but it's not showing the chat. I thought everything was supposed to be in one place. But yeah, here we go. It's all about pizza. It's all about pizza. All right, let's supercard this. Save. All right. We just have to do something really quickly. And then we're testing the audios. But life is cool. And we're gonna vibe and stuff. You're all about pizza? Heck yeah, dude. I want pizza now. I don't have any. Actually, I don't really want it. I was just saying it because it wouldn't be bad, but it doesn't really matter. All right, so I'm not. Should I do this? Yeah, okay. We'll just put it in both places so people can do that. And gaming, I don't need to do that. Okay, so there we go. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so here we go. We are going to play Ring Domination today, and we are going to go through the whole thing. I have played a little bit, but I haven't done any shards, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I am alive, and so are you. So here we go. Bandito, you are going down, bro. That's what's up. All right, I'm just going to move this so I can see this in case I need to. And testing audio. Testing audio. That's what's up. It is live, but it's not. Okay, cool. Alrighty. All right, so I got this guy. I got 2 of them. I didn't get any of the new one. But yeah, we're vibing and we're thriving. And it's a beautiful day. Oh yeah, get creamy. Now why is this so far behind? It seems like it is far behind. All right, now the chat should be in one chat if that works. We're gonna find out. I got an email from a certain streaming platform that if you combine, you can have the vertical and horizontal at the same time in one chat. Well, we'll see about that. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Right from the beginning, we have 50 super coins. We're almost at 150,000 super coins, which is the max. All right, so we have 68, not 67 or 69. That's how many things. We have 50 double or what you call it's on, so we should get a bunch of shards fast. There's one. I wanted to get through this first card almost instantly. That was my goal. But we're doing all right. Hey, it's been a while. This is my first Supercard video of the season. And today we're only on that platform. We're only on Twitch and YouTube today. Because this is going to become a video. At least it should. I'm testing something that they said, so we'll see. But we are streaming both ways on the red side, vertical and horizontal. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, and it's a beautiful day. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta do something. I gotta check from the other day. I did not check. But I do take pictures of every team event, and I do know there was somebody that maybe didn't quite make the stuff last week. Maybe, just maybe. All right, and yeah, okay. What's up, Lego Blocks? How are you? We're playing Supercard today. Heck yeah. Meow 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 boo boo doo boo 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 bee boo bee doo you bee doo bee dee dee doo dee, and I'm playing the ring domination. Yeah, we are gonna get there. JC Mateo, baka baka chicken to me. I felt like being live today at 3:33, and so I was live today at 3:33. You know, I am in the right category for this one, right? Yeah. But it's funny, like, it doesn't seem like a lot of people stream this game as much as they used to. Let's put it that way. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to have fun, and people will hang out or not. I don't even care. Every time I play this game, I do feel a good connection with my dad, Biggie Dad down there, or right over there. And, you know, he's been gone for 10 years, but he used to play. Hey, I got a pull. Is it the girl? Did I get the girl? Yes, Flammer! Is it Flammer or Flamer? I don't know how to say her name. Probably Flammer. Cool, that's my first one, so I know I can get another one. Another one. So I didn't know you could get it from this. I knew you could get it from the draft board, but this is different. Yeah, Usman, thank you for the Biggie Dads. I appreciate you. So we had 68 picks going into this. I'm using shard finders the whole time because I don't care. You know, I'm going to finish the entire heroic in this stream. That is the plan. And I'm going to just enjoy today. You know, I don't have any plans other than this. Might do a late night piano thing, but I kind of been doing them on different platforms right now. So I'll definitely be doing it Sunday night tomorrow. The chill piano stuffs for all of the stuffs. Hey, RZ Nassim, salam alaikum. I am not from that place, but I know that means peace be to you and stuff. All right, so here we go. Let's see here. Basically. All right, so I had to lock up my my Flammer, Lady Flammer. Yeah, buddy. All right, so we did good on that. That was one bout. We got 18 shards in one go. We had 68. What you call it? Boom, 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 boom. Meow, 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 meow. Let's see here. All right, so now basically we got we got a pretty good deck. You know, real name is Fahim. I could tell that because I could tell that you are Muslim because you said what you said. All right, so I'm going to do this one here. We'll see if they get attacked and if I win or not. This game mode is called Ring Domination, and there's a special little pack on every little board, and it's pretty cool. And I I haven't done any of this event until this stream, except for just I did play some bouts, but just exited out so that I could get more shards. Yeah, buddy, it's a yeah to the buddy kind of day. All right, now let me check something else out really quickly. I want to see if there's something different. It should have the same. It doesn't. That's fascinating. They lied to you. Okay. Cool. All right. Because it says it's supposed to be in one chat, and it is not. It is on my streaming things, but it's not in the other stuff. What's up, Steve? How are you? Good evening, big dude from the UK. I hope you're having a really great tonight. We are live from Utica, New York, where I live. Hooray. And it's cool. I forgot my Kinder Bueno. Hold on. I gotta get my Kinder Bueno. Kinder Bueno. Kinder Bueno time. Kinder Bueno time. Kinder Bueno. Not sponsored. Okay. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Spoombastic. Clap, clap. What is up, dude? Dude, I did that before you even typed it. Dude, I know what's going on. How's it going? Spoom. Saboom, saboom. Yada da 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 da. Saboom. Roddy Piper. What's going on, everybody? I'm Biggie Dude. I'm Goofy, and I'm a goober, and I rock. Just like that other guy. All right, we're just going to put Logan Paul in the middle, and then just crush everybody else, because there's no way that we lose this, and it's good. But yeah, this is Chill Grind. I hope that you're having fun. Every now and then, I'll play the piano. Yeah. I hope you had a great Christmas and New Year. I really did, lots of nice family time and just chill. And it's really cool, I'm really thankful for being alive, and I love my family, and I love my mom and all the other cool people in my world. And it's just I'm having a really beautiful little existence, I got to admit, Oh, no perfect game. That's okay. I hate when I click on that and it just does the, excuse me, the thing. But yeah. What's up? Yeah, no kick today. I'll do that later. I'm trying to, nobody really watches over there. There's like 4 or 5 people when I'm doing this videos. So we're on red and purple. I mean, there's not a lot of people doing this game content-wise, live content-wise, recently. It's kind of a lot different than the way it used to be. And they're not going to come over to the green side. They're just not. Because they haven't. Why would they? They don't need to. That's the point. But, so yeah, I just wanted to, and I posted something on my Twitter page. One thing that I've noticed that I've loved multi-streaming and stuff, but the problem with a lot of it is that you lose people. For example, the word games I mostly did on just the vertical Kesha app, with that song and stuff. And then when I would do the games multi-streamed, it would make a lot of people a lot of people over on that side didn't go, and then a lot of other people I mean, I'm trying new things because I feel like trying new things, and I wanna, And like last night, I did the piano stuff only on that platform. So it's like I'm trying to figure out the balance of what I want to do forward, because it's not just going to be Supercard. This is my first Supercard stream of the year. It's just not as exciting to stream as it used to be. But maybe if I'm on less things, maybe some things will get more exciting. You know, yeah, that's my second one. I just got it. That's really good. Twitter, PC, feed. Yeah, I keep having to reset the feed to most recent, like all the time. It's like, why? I didn't want this before. Why would you do it now? And I've had to reset it 3 times, you know, throughout the week. From all the calls from season 1 to now, which would you say is your favorite image and card? I don't have one. But I do love, like, because when I talk about it, like, if you weren't playing in season 1, you wouldn't know. In season 1, there was a very short window where all of the cards got Christmas lights around them, and the ultra rare purple rarity page just looked wonderful. And if you watch the video where I get the Mizdow, it's got those lights around it. But that was the only year they did it, and you know. Oh yeah, no problem, Internet Troll. I figured you didn't, the way you said that, because it was like, why is this happening? Like, this is from 3 days ago. I don't want that. Yeah, sometimes they change things without telling you, and then just make you figure it out, and it's kind of what happens sometimes. You know. But as far as card images, the Black Hole Sun from Aleister Black from WrestleMania 33, that was really cool. I don't really care. I'm 52 years old. Epic chair, yeah. I had the legendary chair. I never got the Survivor chair. Hey, Yellow Kodiak, how are you? Hey, Tori, I'm sorry, I missed your chat. You're wonderful. Thank you for the biggie dads. I got busy yapping and I forgot to talk to people. But yeah, we're just vibing, having a beautiful little day. Thanks for the follow. It's bombastic, really fantastic. But we're grinding. We're doing the whole thing. I had 68 shards set up. I didn't do any of it before this stream. And I'm doing the full heroic. That's the plan. And I will spend all of the money on hey, I got 5151. All right, well, let's check out the store really quickly if there's anything special. Oh wait, I got an infinite battle pass. You know what? Those, I don't even care. The infinite battle pass is it's great in theory. It doesn't do anything. All right. I have in the past. No, I never followed him, but I used to see his stuff a lot. Because he was just he was just doing nice things. You know? But no, I tend to follow people I know. There are some companies and corporations that I follow, but not too many. And I do have to refollow somebody. He's very positive. You remind me of him. Aw, thanks, man. I mean, he's a great dude. You know, because he could do all sorts of things because he's the Fonz, you know. And then got all those, you know, Adam Sandler movies that he was in and stuff, and or adjacent, you know, Happy Madison films. He's just a great dude. I did miss your hello, but I said I'm sorry that I missed it. Yeah. 9 more hours until you turn 18, buddy. Let's go. Heck yeah. Gorgeous is ready. Actually, 8 hours. No, wait, you're further away. Never mind. Let's see here. We're gonna boost up Joe Hendry so he doesn't get. Wait. Thank you. In case I get this one. Central. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Because it's almost 4 here. That's what I was saying. But yeah, everybody, if you talk in the chat, I reply to you. Hey, what's up, Uku? Hi, best man ever. Hi, 00 CU. It's good to see you. Ha ha. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, yeah. But yeah, life is cool, dude. I'm just having a really beautiful little day. And I'm thankful for all of you. So let's do this. We are rocking and rolling, almost first done with the first card, which is nice. And we did pull our two lady. How do you say? Is it Lady Flamer or is it Lady Flamer? It's Lady Flamer, right? Oh, 00CU says, I've known you since I was 12 and now I'm 24. That's so cool. You hardly even do. I know, Internet Troll. That's cool. All right, so there's first card down. Let's go. All right, select them all and get them out of here. Ka-chow. Boom, 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 be doo be doo, boo be doo be doo boo. Captain Lou, Albano. All right, so I only bought like. Did you see they increased all of the quads and stuff? You can go to 250 now, in anything like. So like if you ever really bored, just get 250 quads for your what you call it. Do you not pro all cars anymore? You know, honestly, Steve, these two I just got. I'm playing the matches, and it's easier to win in ring nomination with a little slightly altered lowered deck. And I have like the Santa, I have the full heroics, and some stuffs. I got a Walter Pro from the backstage poker. Is this the game with all of the, you call the different games every few hours? Is this the one that I remember? Is that the one? Is that the one I remember? All right, so we're gonna go against him because I could lose against Dom if it's speed. Watch it be speed. No, power toughness doesn't matter. Dealer's choice. Yeah. Okay. Now, does that switch every game, or is that like every? Do you have a set like? I forgot. But yeah. But Steve, you don't really need to pro the cards as much anymore. They do give you experience if they're fully trained up and stuff, but it's so much different than the way it used to be up until season 9 or no, season 10, where it went to an experience-based system. You just don't need to pro everything anymore. You know what I mean? It's kind of a strange thing. Play dealer's choice or done. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Hey, there we go. Now Dom, I think, is going to be a pro. And also, I play this game a lot less religiously, I guess, or like I spend a lot less time playing this game now. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't have the time to that. All right. Long story short, I still play almost every day, or pretty much every day. I don't stream it every day. I don't want to stream it every day. This is like my first stream. I mean, the game is 11 and a half years old when you think about it. I got a lot more interest now than I did 11 and a half years ago. So, back in the day when, and it's been over 2 years since we had drops on a certain platform. And that really helped a lot of people. A lot of creators do get a lot of nice financials for a bit. So, people just, 10 years ago, we didn't have Fortnite. You didn't have, you might have had Roblox a little bit, but it wasn't the same, Testing. Doodle caca beep beep. What's up, Christian Herrera? How are you? That's my son. Over the years, you stayed healthy. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I left teaching 4.5 years ago after the 2021 school year. I'm not old enough to have regularly retired. I'm unemployed. I'm your unemployed friend on a Tuesday, and I saved up enough from Bitcoin and Ethereum gains from 2017 and 2021. And now I do whatever I want, and I want to be a philanthropist. And so I do a lot of gifting and stuff, and I make a lot of music, and I'm just trying to enjoy every day that I have. And it's pretty cool. Steve says, me too. I just do the logins now. The game's pretty stale for you. I feel there's more to pay to win events. It's interesting. I don't think it's 4 picks. Did I lose that? Or did I? Oh, I ran out of doublers. I got to put $75 on. That must be it. If I'm like already going ham, I need to go full ham. I was just yapping and forgot to do stuff. But I'm in really good health, yes. Yeah, I did forget. So I'm gonna waste some credits probably, but I don't care. You know, as long as I got enough for the 150 whatever shards I need. Which I might not have now, which is actually funny. 20, 21, no, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty close. I can always just buy credits and stuff. But long story short, I love the game still. I just don't play it as much. I don't care about campaign at all. And I might get into more stuffs. I can't really talk about things at the moment, but we're just waiting and seeing on some things. Oh, wow, a tie. You know what's funny is like how many of you were surprised at the results of SmackDown yesterday? Because I know I was. I didn't think that was going to happen. Quarter in for everyone to play the game. Yeah, that's cool. What's up, bad boy, bad boy? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they eat shampoo? I don't know what I would do. But I am pretty healthy, and we just got a perfect game, which is good. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a beautiful little day. I know that I am. And I'm thankful to see all of you here. We've already had one person that's said that they've been here for over a decade. And I'm really happy about it. All right, there's a major SmackDown spoiler that I'm about to say that if you haven't seen it or heard by now, it's already almost a day since it happened. So, yeah. You ready? I'm going to read Steven's comment, and it's going to spoil what happened. So this is the point where if you haven't seen SmackDown, you have to go like this. All right? So Steven says, SmackDown was actually pretty good this week, and congratulations to Drew. And Drew, heavyweight champion of the world. I thought Braun had a chance at Punk, but he would have had to lose it real fast, you know? I did not think, and honestly, this seems like it's like Cody's going to film a movie for a month or something, you know what I mean? And then, or do press for Street Fighter or something, or get it all ready. I don't know when that movie comes out. Is that this summer? If you can do as much preliminary press as possible, or reshoots potentially, yeah. But going into Mania, I don't see how that's still Drew. That's just my personal opinion. There it is. I think you get Cody and Drew at Royal Rumble, and then Cody wins it back. That's my personal opinion. I thought Cody was going to retain, so I was happily surprised. Yeah. I don't think they're... See, here's my thing. He doesn't need to win it on the third... He doesn't need to win a third time in a row. That's just... He doesn't need it. You could elevate so many people. You could elevate... You really want to know what the craziest thing that they could do is? Put Obafemi, like, in the... Obafemi is going to be... All right, mark my words. Obafemi... Let's talk Royal Rumble. I don't even care. Obafemi is going to be in the final four of this year's Royal Rumble. Period.com.org.edu. They loved his stuff so much. This is my opinion. But to his match against Cody at Cena's last match, which I will get to, it was great. He looked like a superstar. He looked amazing. I don't know if they're going to make him win. Remember, he's only been wrestling for 3 years. He's 27 years old, too, so he's got plenty of time. But my thoughts on Cena's retirement, it was done beautifully. And the elevation that Gunther will have for the next 10 years is perfect. That's what he elevated everybody else. That platform, that Saturday Night's main event, elevated Sol Ruka, Javon, and Leon. Javon's on the main roster now. Oba's going to the main roster. Sol Ruka definitely is going on the main roster if she hasn't already. I know Jordan Grace is there now too. WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. What's up, David? How are you, buddy? But I thought it was done very well. Anybody that's just like, when he gave up, it's like, so what? He's never coming back to do it's like, it's okay. This elevates the more stories. It did what it needed to do. You had that special Joe Hendry little, second. All right, I'm missing some chats here. No attorney. No, there's an attorney for who's fighting Drew at the Royal Rumble. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't watch SmackDown. I'm going to be honest with you. Kind of been enjoying my life. Oba family would be a good shot to win. Yeah, Oba is the real deal. Gunther's going to retire AJ for real. Easily. Remember that's your fake internet. Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can boost him up. And no, okay. But what happens is now if I use it's like it doesn't happen until it gets used up. And I remember in one of these things, like they're all like beefed up and forever. I saw that in a video on XPac posted by the SmackDown GM. That is a legit source then. Yeah. Yes, I'm live on 2 platforms. I'm sorry, not green at all. I'm on purple and red today. And red is both up and vertical and horizontal. Kevin Owens is not going to be in time for the Rumble. I don't think he's wrestling anymore. I think he's done. He's my favorite wrestler, but it was like a neck thing, and he's 40 or something. I think it's like all those people that loved Big E and just thought he was going to come back. It's like, dude, he's not coming back. It's a broken neck, and it's not like if you're a bigger person, you're not Edge. Edge was a smaller person. There's a lot less stuff that can go wrong, in my opinion. These are all my opinions. Remember, I'm just a guy. It'd be great if he ever wrestles again. I'll be thrilled as heck. But I'm not anticipating it. All right, so I have 6 shards until I got to re-up for that. Okay. But yeah, I love Kevin Owens. I met him multiple times in the Indies as Kevin Steen. He's such a great dude. Him, Brody, John Huber, Luke Harper. I saw a bunch of those guys in 2CW wrestling in upstate New York, and good people. Just it was such a cool time. Such a cool time. Oops, I wanted to use the other one. Ka-chow. But yeah, we're just yapping and tapping and snappity snapping. Snap, snap. Play WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Buck chicken and a buck chicken and a buck chicken and buck a buck. Buck chicken and buck a buck. But what's everybody else doing today? And what has everybody been playing recently? I'm just curious. I'm into so many things right now. We're excited about possibilities. I'm just enjoying life. Yeah, this thing doesn't combine your chats like it told me it was going to, so that's interesting. But whatever. Thanks there for that email that I got yesterday. What's my opinion on Oba Femi? That dude's future WWE heavyweight champion. That dude just gets it. He's so imposing. He's fast and he's cool. And he's just like, you just believe what he's saying. It's like, I remember when he cut his first promo in that NXT, that tournament or whatever. Like, I was like, this guy's got something, this guy's really got something, But yeah, I think he's a future future world heavyweight champion or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The guy is just a beast. And like, I could see a whole lot of cool stuff. Like, I don't know what they're going to do with Jacob Fatu. I've kind of been out of the loop for like, who's like all the cool people right now. Cause I've kind of been just only watching, Raw and not the whole time. How do I think they're going to book Javon Evans? Poorly. I think they put him in a tag team first. I think they give him a couple of matches, and then they put him in a tag team, and that's because that, you know, him and Leon did a great job at the Saturday Night's main event. What's up, Milner Man Austin? How are you? You're furiously tapping Supercard. Mobile game called Arrows and Balatro. Oh yeah. Red Dead RDR 1, Fortnite Supercard. He sells too. Yes, he's not afraid to. He does his job. He's very good. Dominic, he's amazing. Dominic's a future Hall of Famer. I love that he keeps the business kayfabe. You know, him and Liv wouldn't do that show because the Unreal thing, because they keep their keep that whole thing kayfabe and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Fatu was in the Cody Drew match. Oh, but was he? What was he doing? Kid Wilson's Neutrons and music. I haven't paid attention. I'll be honest with you. I have not watched SmackDown. I've only paid attention to Raw, and not always. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I did watch Cena's last night. I did watch Raw the last couple of weeks. Yeah. He attacked Drew. Oh, okay. Well, then, there you go. Maybe, who knows? Maybe who knows? But it's great that we got Matt Cardona, like, as Matt Cardona, not Zack Ryder. That's kind of awesome. I gotta admit, you know. But like and here's the biggest thing. The main reason I'm not really watching all the wrestling is because I don't want to. It's not WWE. It's just I am, you know, anytime I really want to know something or need to know something, I'll find it out on Twitter seconds after it happens. You know? And I'm just enjoying I'm enjoying a whole lot of life, you know? Just I'm not just about wrestling. And I've been trying to remind people of that for years, but there's no better way of really reminding people but by just not doing the content as much. You know? Like somebody left a comment on a video 2 days ago or whatever. It's like, play more Supercard. And it's like, dude, like there's 1,800 videos that you could watch. Why should I? You know, I mean, really, I look at myself as semi-retired, but not, you know, I'm obviously here right now. And like, I don't do a lot of the stuff that everybody else does. I don't want to. I'm good. I'm enjoying my life. Supercard was my release from teaching, and it's been almost this is the 5th year I've been out of teaching. So, you know, every year it's a little bit less. And when you don't have the cool things that used to be a part of the game, like drops and stuff, it's a lot different, you know? I don't care, troll. I really don't care. My season 1 videos still do pretty darn good, which is crazy. So I disagree with your assessment. But that's just me because I know the stats and nobody else does. Let's see. 00CU says, I want you to know that you were one of my beautiful memories and you were my mentor in the game during all those years. Thank you so much. If I had my own promotion, which 5 men and women would you sign? I don't know. People that are cool. I missed a couple of chats here. Oh, we have only one stuff. You are cool. Thank you. But I mean, that's the thing. Like when you do something on the internet, it's the same thing as if you have a catchphrase on TV. You know, like I remember watching in the Surreal Life where Vanilla Ice was trying to get Gary Coleman to say, "What you talking about, Willis?" And he didn't think anything was bad with it, But then and then it was made. He realized this stuff. It's just like, dude, if that's all you care about, is like, you don't care about me at all. And that's like, if you say play Supercard, or I will like it when you play Supercard. Thanks. If you're nice about it, that's cool. But it's just like, there's just people that they expect you to be the same version of who you were 15 years ago, whatever years ago, today. And that's ridiculous. That nobody is like that. But that's what happens on the internet. That's what happens on TV. That's what happens on entertainment. Even my buddy, all right, and this was in 2012 or something when we met Rowdy Roddy Piper. My buddy was smart, okay? He said, "Hey, I know you got to be sick of saying it, but I would love it if you said it, and it's okay if you don't." Now that shows respect, you know what I mean? That he showed Rowdy Roddy Piper respect. Rowdy Roddy Piper was such a wonderful man, and he said, "I came here for two things: kick ass and chew bubblegum, and all out bubblegum." He said the whole thing, but it was because he was shown respect first. You know what I mean? And you could tell, you could see it in somebody's eyes when you respect them, automatically. And you've seen plenty of wrestling fans that are like, "Say the thing, do the thing, say yeet, Jay, say yeet, Jay." Ooh, ah. Like, you know what I mean? Do you get do you get it? You are cool. You are cool. Thank you. You're all cool, everybody. But I love Supercard. It's just not the only thing I do. I played a bunch of word games, and it's fun. And I've streamed on multiple platforms with multiple things that I do, but one thing that I do on all platforms a few times a week is a late night, in my world, Eastern time, like 10, 11 o'clock. I do a piano relaxing chill stream to help people relax and turn their brains off, because there's so much noise in the world. And I've developed something that helps me relax and helps other people relax. So, and that's just kind of a beautiful thing. So I like that a lot. And I will be doing that tomorrow night for sure. Tonight, I'll probably just do that on one platform. I allow myself to swear on one platform. That's the green side. Because I'm 52 and I haven't taught in many years. I don't have to worry about my career because I don't have one. I'm just vibing. But yeah. So here's my question to everybody, because you've I have been asking some questions. Who is your favorite superstar right now? Male and women. Because that would be, I'm just curious as to who you think is the cool. And who are your picks for the Rumble? My picks are Liv and Brock. Even though Brock doesn't need it, I think that's what they'll do. Brock somehow is in the main event of a WrestleMania for a title. That's how it is. Kevin Owens and Bayley. I love Kevin Owens. Bayley's so cool. Shiloh Hill, nice. She's in NXT, right? I haven't paid attention as much as I need to at NXT, but I don't know. Trick Williams. He'll be in it, I'm sure. Hold on, I got to fill this with water a little bit. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Boga, chicken. Oh no. I rolled over my things. Rumble, Braun Breaker, and Jordan. Ooh, nice. Braun Breaker, obviously a future world heavyweight champion, in my opinion. Jacob Fatu also. I wanted them to do something with LA Knight, but I think they're not going to do anything with LA Knight. That's my opinion. He got to be in the finals of that with Walter, you know. Yeah, it does feel like they you know, has he been Intercontinental champ? That could be something that happens with him. Don't worry, David. I never worry about spelling. Only when people are mean to me am I ever worried about spelling. You know what I mean? All right, so now I gotta put more shard finders in here. All right, so I'm gonna have to re-up, I think. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, basically, it's either going to be I finish the whole thing or it's a 3-hour, 33-minute stream. That's the plan anyway. Wait, I can put this down. Bark. Shinsuke, you know, yeah, there's like the biggest problem with, you know, here's another option. Anybody that kind of not stays in use or whatever, they can always go with TNA now, because TNA is basically they have that agreement, and because you've had superstars like Joe Hendry come out of there and Jordan Grace and all that other stuffs, you're gonna see, or AAA, exactly. Shinsuke in AAA would be amazing, right? It would be a kind of like a throwback to the old NJPW days, probably. But yeah, that's a good statement, honestly. NXT, yeah, well, NXT just got a whole bunch of people, you know, and then if you have that combination with the other stuffs, IWO is wrestling and LWO is wrestling, yeah, exactly, a whole lot. I read that as IWO. How are you, Sandman? It's good to see you. But I like what you're saying there, David, for sure. Yeah, to the buddy. I said a buddy to the yeah. I'm having a really beautiful day. Just chilling, grinding and all the stuffs. I feel the thing with Joe Henry is over because his theme. Yeah, but I mean, he did that himself, but then he's played the game. He's done his job, and he's humble, you know? Dude had a great WrestleMania moment. Dude had a great Saturday Night's main event moment. You know, he's done the things, you know? It'll be interesting to see what happens. I don't see him ever doing like heavyweight champion, you know, programs and stuff, but it doesn't matter what I see. If the fans, remember, if the fans really, really, really like it now, and it sells a lot of stuff, it matters. Jey Uso sold a whole lot of Yeet shirts, you know what I'm saying? And he was the champion for a while. And that is done. You know, now he's back to the tag team, and that's what he'll do. You know, but for a long time, it is what worked well, you know? Oh, darn it. Why you do this? But it's a beautiful day here in the land of coldness. And we're just yapping and tapping and talking to people, playing a game, being awesome, thinking about stuff. But we have pulled our two Lady Flammaires. from this. I didn't know I could get. I didn't know I could get them from this board, but I can. We have gone shard finders. That came out wrong. We started this with 68 picks because I would play it and then close out. I thought it was going to limit it to 50, but it didn't. So maybe next time I see how many I can get. Does anybody know what the maximum amount of those picks that you can get on this nowadays? I haven't done it in a long time. Ow, boom, oh yeah. That was me having fun. Wow. Oh wow. So yeah. But like I said, if you see that this video is 3 hours 33 minutes long, exactly or so, no, you can't, internet troll. It's not like the team stuff. I did it in this one only. The team stuff, it used to save them all, but you said, I think you were the one that said they may not save as much. I don't actually know. But they do not save from the. I did it from this, and I would exit out rather than collect. From time to time, yeah. I think this next week is Ring Domination. I think, right? Team Ring Dom. So I will I don't know if I had any shards left over, but we'll figure that out. Sylvia. We are live. It is the 10th of the month of January in 2026. Spark chicken buckety boo. Buckety. And if you're watching this later on, thanks for watching this. We are trying a thing on the red side. If to see if and it said that all the chats would be in one spot. They are not. Well, they are in this, but not the actual stream itself, which is literally not what they just said. That I got an email yesterday or today. Wake up, it's the 10th of the month. Get up, it's the 10th of the month. Wow. Is that like the first of the month song? By the Bone Thugs and Harmony? Is that right? What's up, 33 Killer Cool? How are you? Yeah, I remember stuffs. Guess what day of the month that song does the best in its Spotify stuffs? You'll never guess. Okay. It's the first of the month. The first of the month. Right? Maybe I'll have to do another version of something that's similar to that. I'm having a beautiful day. We started this from the beginning. We did have 68 picks saved up from just playing it and then exiting out from this Ring Domination. But we're done with Dom, so we're a third of the way there, which is actually good for everything. All right, we're almost to ready to do some cool stuff. So let's do this. But yeah, we're planning on. All right, so what do I need here? We need to play that. We need to play. I need to get. Oh, is this the one I can get? This is the one I get the Triple H. Okay. All right, let's do that. We're gonna lock it up, and we're going to use because I have to win a match with using a Triple H card. Does this, all right. It's like I have to win the match, but all right, hold on. Royal Rumble, the card I just won? Yeah. But I'm not doing Royal Rumble for a bit. So, and he's only got 10 things in there. Let's see here. Swap. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap with the Triple H. I will raise him up. I guess why not? Train him up. I have so many things I could just get rid of, you know? Tagged? He's a tag team? That's kind of dumb, in my opinion. You know? That's his variant is tag team. I mean, I guess if you're Degeneration X, I guess. Or just get rid of all of these. All right, so, and then I think I think we're up to Ignition in Select All now. I should be almost a prize. I really should. All right, so he's in the deck. Well, yeah, but that's David. All right, so I'm testing a theory. All right. What do we got here? We'll just put in the egg. I know we don't have an actual egg. We'll put in Dom. No, wait. Yeah, that's good. All right. I want to see if I use him in the match, but I win the match, but don't attack with him, if it still counts. I don't actually know. All right. We'll see you in a bit, troll. Internet troll. Yes. And everybody feel free to talk to me, whether you're whichever platform you're on. I didn't get the one, so it's there. Oh, you're not gonna go hang out with Big John Studd right now? Yeah, that's all right, dude. You rock, dude. David, that's still kind of funny. Excuse me while I burp and stuff. I do have to get some super moves and stuff. I was thinking of, yeah, no, I got you. You don't got to justify yourself to me, brother. I have no power over anybody. Yeah, I just used a big old super move. I knew I had to do one, so we'll see what happens. Bark, bark, chicken, bark, chicken. But right now, I'm basically just, real reason I'm playing this is to make sure I get as close to the end of level 30 for the Royal Rumble tier, which is probably right before the Rumble. It's looking like you can figure it out. But, all right, so this is, and then as soon as we get this card, we will put it in. I don't know what I have for Rey Mysterio stuffs already. I don't think he's fully done. I should check that out. But yeah. Oh yeah. What is up, Marcour, dude? Marcour parkour in the house. All right, so we need to go up to prize. for that one. Static was, that's actually kind of scary. But if it was protable, yeah, because I don't need prize cards now. I mean, really, if it gets to the point where the other stuff's, you know me so well, that's exactly how you said it in your head. All right, everybody, put a 1 or 2 in the chat. If you don't like rules, put a different number. All right. And if it's even, it counts as 2. If it's odd, it counts as 1. Yeah, buddy. It's a yeah to the buddy kind of day. Yeah, buddy. It's a yeah to the buddy kind of day. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah to the buddy kind of day. Bark, bark, chicken and bark. Yeah to the buddy kind of day. All right. Time has elapsed. So we got a 2, a 2, a 1, and a 2. And I will do that one. And we got AJ Styles. A 2, a 2. Wait, we'll go from here. A 2, a 2, a 1, and a 2. We'll just continue on. And we got Seth. You going to the gym? Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm doing this for the day. I figure we'll either be done with the stream by 3:33, because that's when we started it, or earlier. Honestly, whenever this is done is when it's done. So thank you all of you that are here watching this live on either the purple platform or the red platform, and this will exist as a video. I think if what they're telling me is true now. Yeah, but they might not be telling me the truth. All right, I didn't get another Triple H, so yeah. What's up, little alien? Dang, I haven't played this since Ultimate Tier. That's like season 3. We're in season 12 now. That's kind of crazy. Welcome back. It's still fun, but it's like it moved to an experience-based leveling system instead of a power level leveling system, like where you needed the pros. So it's so much easier to progress now. And it's a lot of fun. You know, I don't want to spend as much time as I used to spend on this. So I don't. This is my first Supercar stream of the year, honestly. But I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So that's what's up. Markware, that's great. I'm not going to tell the world that, but, thank you for telling me. I appreciate you so much. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Buck buggity chicken. Buck buggity chicken. Poop poopity chicken. Markwar's pooping right now. Haha. See? Chicken poop. Wow. That was a chicken. That was a fart. It was a chicken fart. This is your first gym session of the year? It happens. I walked 3 hours like 2 days ago, and I got like either a blister on my foot or the beginnings of like a planner's wear. I don't actually know. And I'm like, oh, that hurts. But it feels like it could be either. So I'm going to pay attention to it, and there you go. Try to get back on the removed Facebook login. Yeah. You know, honestly, Lil Alien, there's so much like early free stuff to catch up with. They had a full stat reset in season 10. And now the most amount of stats is like 300,000. At one point there was like hundreds of millions. Or 500,000 stats, I think. I don't know. Yeah. But they got rid of that Facebook login years ago, honestly. I want to say it was like season 8. Because they had the Twitch login, which they used to use for drops, but it's been over 2 years since we've had the last drops, and it's probably not coming back ever. You know what I mean? So with that being the case, why is there a Twitch login? You know, but that's just my opinion, and that's how it is. But yeah, I'm having a beautiful little life there, little alien. I'm having daily adventures every day, because that's what daily means. I left teaching. This is the 5th year out of teaching. And I'm not even as old as I was supposed to be to retire. I left teaching after 2021 due to some successful investments and knowing that I had at least half the money that I would make the next 7.5 years. I retired in 21. It's not a retirement. It was like I just left. And I still have 3 years till I get my pension, but I'm still eating all 3 meals, and I have no debt, and life is cool. You know, I'm pretty happy about all of it. I do have a lease to a car, but which ends in August, so I got to figure out a bunch of stuff by then. But not today. Thank you for everybody that is watching, and thanks for just chilling. My name is Biggie Dude, and we are playing WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Gaming and musical comedy. Yeah, buddy. No, Mark, that's not how that works. They will not put a pen in my shin. Yeah. Glad to hear that. You're going to head out, hopefully tuning in. Hey, that's cool. Also, late at night, Little Alien, I do like a relaxing piano type vibe. Usually I'm multi-streamed, like I'm multi-streaming right now. And it's just a cool way to relax your mind or wake up easily and stuff. Dang, you missed that intro. There we go. Yeah, Markor is the most serious person ever. You are the most serious person ever. I knew you'd like that. That would be funny. All right. Hey, finally we got a... All right. I have to see. All right. We just got this Triple H, and we got to win some matches with him. Which we just did. But you have to win the match to make it count. All right, let's see here. We'll do that first. To do that, and then well, I guess we won't do that. This is the good one. You gave the new guy at work a ton of information. I hope I didn't overwhelm him. You did. How dare you? Why are you overwhelming everybody, Markor? Why you do this? Hey, Triple H, what's up? How you doing? I just got, I guess you just won a game for me. All right, so we started this. We're doing really good. We're using the whoosies and whatsits. How many of these do I got left? The shard finders. It's 108 for. Well, it'll probably be like the end of this. I'm having a really beautiful day, Triple H. I love life. I'm having fun. 26. All right, so we don't get through this card then. I don't think. But we started the ring domination in this stream, and we will do full heroic. I think it'll be like 3 hours or 2.5 hours. I don't actually know. But let's see. Did I get a Triple H? No. All right, so that's okay. I'm having a really good one. You going to the Raw in Belfast on the 19th? Heck yeah, dude. First ever televised show ever. Well, isn't... oh, it's your first show ever. Because, like, I know it's going to be... Raw is early next week. It's like at 2 our time, I think. I forgot where it is. That's okay. But that's so cool, Triple H. Is it the first time you've seen one? Your country, Belfast is Northern Ireland? Or Ireland? Northern Ireland. Okay, cool. I thought so, but I couldn't remember. That's awesome, dude. I'm excited for you. Heck yeah. What's up, AQVV? How you doing, buddy? Yeah. People can give me stuff. Yeah, it's been a while since I've thought about that. But that's so cool. Are you excited? I'll be excited. The last wrestling thing I went to was WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. So I got to see the story get finished. And a different chapter ended the other day. Yeah. Doing good, mate? Heck yeah, dude. We are grinding and just being alive and yapping and tapping. You went to Glasgow for Raw in March. It was good. You saw Cena. Yeah, dude. I'm having a beautiful day, AQ. I hope that, that yeah, you're doing really good. Because I'm doing really good. I'm happy as heck, dude. Yeah. And every day is a beautiful adventure and is a beautiful gift. I mean, it's such a wonderful place. And it makes me happy. And I got a Kinder Bueno that I haven't started yet, but we're about to. Yeah. We're about to. All right. Ron Cena will win 18. Oh my God. So like how many, put a one in chat if you saw what R-Truth posted on social medias yesterday. It's pretty cool. You look really small on TV because of the smallest country that's had a show. That's actually funny. So far, what if they have a WWE event in like Malta? Did not see it. All right, so R-Truth posted a video on either X, Twitter, Instagram, wherever the heck, everywhere. And what it was, it said he was not going to make it to the show in Berlin. Because he was standing in front of a Burlington. And yeah, that's the one. And it's like, that's the best, dude. That's the best. And this one's on me. That's my bad. Yeah. Mark Core's Backyard Wrestling, remember? Live from Mark Core's backyard. It's Mark Core's Backyard Wrestling. Only 8,500 tickets got put out. Wow. That's a low amount. But, that means it's going to be a really special type of show for all those that are in attendance. Oh, excuse me. Really? I got no shards. You have a 25% of getting a shard every time you have a shard finder on. I got 0. The arena itself is 11K capacity, but you got to think you also have the ring and stuff, so that does take away capacity, and then the Titantrons and all the big TVs that takes a lot of viewing away. So that does happen, but that's still cool. All right. Shard Finder is a scam. That time it was. It's been pretty good in general. But not always. You managed to get 7th row. Nice. All right. So here's the one I got to try out. We've beat up on Dom twice with Triple H. But now I have to see I think we've had 2 winnings. It's because it says win a match with Triple H or whatever, you know what I mean? And I don't think it'll count, but it might count because I win the match and Triple H is on the board. I don't know. The guy at the ticket at the ringside is 200. Oh my goodness, 200 pounds. That's still a lot. Roman got hit with a briefcase? Oh my goodness. That fan sucks. See, now, look, the shard finder got made up for it because we just got 5 shards, 6 shards. What did we just get? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we just got 5 shards, so that was worth it. Roman was in the Shield, and a fan pulled his hair when he was coming through the crowd. I actually, the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania 29, we went to the Izod Center, which was across the street from MetLife. It's not called that anymore. And the Shield did the entrance, and I tapped Roman on the shoulder. Yep, because I had the end aisle. My buddy told me I should trip him. I said, "Dude, stop," because that's who my buddy is. He's that guy, you know. Oh, I forgot to look for whatever. That was Rock Cena too, where Rock blew out his ribs and it screwed up the filming for that Hercules movie. It was a special show for you? Yeah. You know, like Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt? Yeah. Rest in Priest. Rest in Damian Priest. Rest in peace. I can't talk recently. We are grinding. WWE Supercard, bucket chicken in the buck. And you know we're trying to find the shard. Doodly doo doo doo. Boopity boopity doo boopity doo boo. Boopity boo. Boop beep boo. Boopity boo. Boopity boo boo. Boopity boo boop doo. Boopity boop boop doo boop boo. Boopity boop boop doo. Doo 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 doo. See, now it's bad. Stuck in two minds. Maxine Dupree is doing a free meet and greet, so I either do that, I try and meet a free meet and greet. That is kind of, free meet and greet is cool. Okay? When you can do one for free, that's amazing. But then there's no guarantee on the other ones. Personally, with the amount that she's grown, I mean, she was the Intercontinental Champion. And the amount that she's grown in a while, it's kind of incredible, honestly. So it's like, yeah. You think for the TV tapings, they go through the arena? I don't actually know. But yeah, I mean, you always got to be there early. It's just like a theater show, you have a call where you have to be there. Let's say if the show is at, I'm just saying 7, you probably got to be there by 3, First ever wrestling show was 2CW, Squared Circle Wrestling. I think it was in Syracuse, New York. It might have, I don't remember which 2CW show was my first one. But at that show was Kevin Steen, the Blue Meanie, Stevie Richards, or Steven Richards. And Eddie Edwards was there, Sammy Callahan, a bunch of people. Yeah, that got auto-modded because you probably swore. Yeah, you said a bad word, Mark, and on that platform where you can't say bad words. But you'll remember eventually. You gotta go early as poop, yes. Yeah. Alright, it's Kinder Bueno time. I also have cornflakes. So here we go. What, big Corbs? Don't worry about my career. I'm not. But hope you have a good, well, you're still here for a minute or two. Is there Kinder Bueno egg dude, right? What got me into wrestling? The 80s. Hulk Hogan did a lot for that. I don't like the man, but what he did for wrestling was really cool. And rest in peace anyway, because that's what it should be. You shouldn't wish ill from somebody that can't do anything. Yeah, Triple H, I didn't think they would. I really didn't think they would. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was very surprised about that yesterday. But Steve, Saturday morning, like when they put it next to the cartoons, a lot of people, and then they had the Saturday morning wrestling cartoon. And Captain Lou Albano was in the Girls Just Want to Have Fun video, but from Cyndi Lauper, you know. It was kind of everywhere for me. And I enjoyed it for a few years. Then I didn't pay attention until, you know, I got out of college, really, because a lot of my students were really into both the WWE and WCW. It's like the Monday Night Wars was a very big thing the first couple of years I taught. So, and they were all into it. So I got into it again because I always thought it was like theater and stuff, because it's physical theater. And then I just, you know, anything I could do to get a better rapport with my students, I would do, you know. All the shows in the European Truth start at 7 p.m. instead of 1 a.m. Hey, that's pretty good. Could you show... Hi, Burgilos. PvP is such a drag. I use quads now. I'll show you my deck, sure. And I am streaming on that platform also, Burgilos. I'm on green and purple right now. You're third right now, but still kind of going. I only worry about getting the 5 things. So here's my deck really quickly. I got Santa Claus, 7155. I got that guy, the Logan. I got half heroic Justin. I got F2 Miz. I got La Parca Pro. I got Lucky. I got this from the backstage because that's such a killer image. I have him for fodder because I need to get matches on him that I just got. He's just in here, and I believe in this guy. So, yeah, Stone Cold Steve Justin. You know him. He's my friend. I gotta check this really quickly to see. All right, so we got 7 matches already using the Triple H card. We've used the Super Sus. We need way more of these sludgy hammers, but we're gonna get a bunch of them from here. So, how many times do you get to use the Triple H one? Does anybody know that? Is it just 2? Because if it's a lot, that's great. You have the Triple H and F3. Nice, dude. 2. Thanks, Internet Troll. I appreciate you. 2 on the repeatables. You have the animation. I haven't gotten to see it yet. All right, so we're down to 15 shards left of our shard finders. What I might do... Wait, how many shards are left on the actual card? I haven't paid attention. And thank you, everybody, for that. Is there a Triple H? No. So we're just do this. Hey, Almighty Foxy. Foxy. What's going on? It's basically like a Titantron. Yeah. Using that DX image when they did the shunt. That's actually wicked cool, dude. Yeah. Thanks, everybody, for being awesome and yapping and tapping and having a great day. My name is Biggie Dude. We're streaming on the purple side and the red side today. And it's a beautiful little thing. And everybody, if you talk in the chat, I reply. And thank you, David. You're amazing. I'm really good, Foxy. Foxy Cleopatra. That's from Austin Powers, right? Isn't that Beyonce? Did I remember that? I think I did. Yes, let's go. Can I make the rain go away? Dude, I got it here. It's been raining and snowing. It's been warm enough so the snow is melted. But, hey, good. We got a perfect game. Let's go. I'm having a great day. W Foxy, I know. No, you take the rain. And, wait, David will take the rain in Florida. I can't stand the rain. All right, so we have 19... and we have like what 18 or 16 of the shard finders. Alicia Fox, remember? I remember her. Markor says, thanks, David. Do I always stream Supercard? No. I stream at night a lot. I stream like a relaxing piano thing. I am mostly known for my Supercard stuff, mostly from YouTube and stuff. I've been playing the game since the second day, August 15th, 2014. I have like over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube still, blah, 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 blah. No, look at me go. I do a lot of other stuffs. Your car got attacked by a flock of seagulls? Nice. I know that you said birds, but it was more fun to say flock of seagulls. The rain turns to snow and ice. Yeah, that's what happened here. Best looking women's wrestler ever, Alicia Fox. She is attractive. Yes, I agree. All right, so I have a Triple H. We wanted the that to not be. Oh wow, I screwed myself up. I didn't realize I didn't have a left arrow. Sometimes you got to pay attention, folks. Your backyard's a hockey arena? Oh, dude, for real. I think my backyard is too. Triple H says, I still remember years ago winning a WWE Slam giveaway. It was a red Dean Ambrose autograph. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. Thank you for saying that. I still dabble in that every now and then. Every few weeks, somebody will send me a trade, and it's usually really bad. And then I just delete it, and but it's kind of funny because that a WWE Slam is back. If you didn't know, for those of you that haven't ever touched, and because sometimes people will try to take my 2016 stuff for like 2025 stuff. It's like, dude, it is so hard to get these things. You got Psycho Clown to Pro, and then Lady Flammer. Yeah, I just got the double Lady Flammers in this stream. Santino Romero, Jesus. Marcor says Santino Marella is the most attractive women's wrestler. That's so funny. I think I haven't heard Foxy Alicia Fox's name in a while. I think I've caught up on all of the stuffs. Steve is awesome. I want to make sure I get all the other things. So 9 shards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so we will save those things. Triple H says, you were the first Supercar YouTuber I watched. Somehow I've been playing since season 1. That's so cool. The funny thing is like when Supercar started in 2014, it was just a couple of weeks after I had quit drinking. And that's still so fascinating to me. Because it's 11 years ago. Is Mr. Bacon still around? No, I'm not around. What? So what? Yeah, he's around, buddy. Let's go. What's my opinion on the ESPN deal? I don't care. It doesn't matter. All these deals, I have zero knowledge, zero whatever. I'm very happy that my Spectrum cable counts that in my I get that ESPN whatever, so I don't have to spend a lot of money. 8 frames dropped. What happened? Who did what? Oh, it's because Mr. Baker was on screen. Markor says, I don't think Big Dude cares as long as you can watch it. And that's exactly how I feel. Change is part of life. Change is inevitable. Change is always. And a lot of times people try to hold on to change, hold on to things the way they are, the way they used to be. And it doesn't work out. You know what I mean? And sometimes you have some times where it works out for a bit. And then everybody realizes that, wow, this was kind of a really bad change. It's almost like we learned this once. Why did we have to go through it again? Seems like you need to spend quite a bit to be able to watch Raw, SmackDown, and PLEs. If it went from $10 a month or whatever on average from Peacock to more than $10 a month. But it's also a part of a lot of existing cable packages, so it's like it's one of those things where it's just, I think the business model of TKO is let's see what we can really get from everybody before everybody starts getting mad. What can we charge? What can we like? What are seats for WrestleMania right now? The lowest seat is probably what, $300? I don't actually know. Are they all three different channels? Well, Raw's got Netflix. SmackDown is USA, and PLEs are now on ESPN, right? Apparently the lowest is 1K. Is that for both nights combined? At least? Because that's a lot of money. Mr. Bacon, the OG, this is becoming a nostalgic stream for you. Yeah, Steve, that's like why I do it, because a lot of people remember me, you know. And actually right now I'm gonna put a link in the chat and then pin it. I have a lot of music. Did that just not? Okay. I have a lot of music out there nowadays, and it is one of my goals in my life is to be a philanthropist. And one of the ways I'm doing that with is I want to have people listen to the music that I've created so that I can, without them having to spend money on me or donate to, you know, subs and all that nonsense, that they can support me directly without spending any of their own money. And those are the links for there. They are all on YouTube. And what I'm going to do real quickly is pin that comment. If it only goes to the, that's so interesting. All right, pin message. Now I do have, it says it's supposed to combine the chats, but it doesn't combine the chats. Hold on. I don't think that's going to do that in there. It probably won't. It does. Okay, hold on. I have 3 artists' names right now, and they are Biggie Dude, obviously. I'm going to post this on the other thing here. And Biggie Dude, LBKTV, which is kids music. Those are completely family friendly, and I've pinned those links in the chats. Also, I have a new project from last June, and it's very adult, very naughty music, but it's fun and silly. It's called Sheet Post Tortoise, and basically, I want to share my dumb music with the world, and then have other people that listen to it and like it and share it with other people. Like for one of the Sheet Post Tortoise songs, is like it called "Happy Birthday, You Bleeping Bleep." If you need to send a birthday gift or birthday song to somebody that you don't really like but you still kind of like, a long time ago, that's that one. Also, if you have to, some people use one of the songs called "Wake the Bleep Up Bleeps" as an alarm to wake up. It is the adult side of Biggie Dude that most people never saw, but it is me. All right, so I think when I hit the last shard on this is when I'm going to run out of whatevers. But then we'll do that after this is done. That's so funny, David. SBT is not good for family gatherings. WWE fan says, okay, how do I find good sources for WWE True News? WWE.com, and that's it. That's the best source. Everything else, there's a lot of reputable sources, but they're never always right. You know? You own WrestleMania 1 through 14 on VHS. That's so cool. I own 29 on DVD. and maybe 35. I don't remember. The one I was at is. Oh wait, we need to try to get this one. You own Are the Cars movies on DVD? Cool. I don't. I never saw the third one because it looked scary, because it looked like he was going to die, but he probably didn't die. Triple H says, I never truly listened to wrestling journalists. Yeah. You got to remember, everybody's in business. And you can say a lot of things, and just anybody can fantasy book anything. It's all just about how much of it is true. And then if they're right about something, people will just be like, look at how cool I was. This is literally everybody, you know what I'm saying? And they're well within their right to, you know what I mean? The only dirt sheet that I ever really paid attention to, and this has been years since I have cared and have looked at it, is WrestlingNewsSource.com. I don't know what their integrity is, but that was the main place, because they didn't just talk about the speculations and this and that. It was all like, if somebody said something, they would give you the video where it said it. All right, so I think I got, that's the last, all right, so we just ran out of the doublers, but we're not, or the shard finder, but we're going to get this guy right now. So then I will do the other stuffs. All right, so let's see here. We're going to do that. All right, we got to lock him up because he's naughty. All right, dust. Avoid leaks when you can. Yeah. Kind of takes away from big moments and returns. Exactly. You know, and but you're going to see it, you know, this day on the internet, you're just going to see it. All right. So let's see where we're doing. I'm going to get this one thing, and we will, 21. I don't have enough. Well, one moment, please. You're going to get my big face. Nope. 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 Hold on. We'll just do this. Okay. Everybody, one moment, please, because I am going to do this thingy where I do this thingy, and I can't find it yet. Hold on. Ka-chow. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some credits. Yeah, like the Jericho thing, everybody's like, Jericho, 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 and all that stuff. Let's see here. Credits. There's no big special things, so I got to spend the big monies right now. I don't want to worry. But now, for this entire season, I'm spending the full 100 right now. But hold on a second. I think now $260. That doesn't include the 100 I gave away for my birthday. I bought 4 battle passes for other people, but I've had 2 battle passes bought for me. I have had 15,000 credits from the Super Club, so it all kind of works out, you know. Jericho's old, yeah. Jericho's gonna get retired by Gunther, you know. He's the career killer, and he very well could end Randy's career in 3 years, you know, or something like that. Mm. You happy Drew won? Yeah, I'm surprised I did it. Drew's cool, so he gets the internet stuff. You know, the bored at work things are hilarious. You know, he's got the social media game down good. You know what I mean? And it's kind of smart. Even if it's for a little while, even if he loses it in a week, you know, or whatever. I think he loses it at the Rumble, but it doesn't matter. Or maybe they got different ideas. Like I think it's mostly because Cody's got to film something. That's my guess. I was saying I haven't seen a lot of stuff, but even if he's like part mentor, like put him in the Vision. That's kind of cool. But I don't know, like something where he doesn't have to get involved. It's like, what is he gonna do? You know, what's he gonna do? Besides a lot of cardio. But I mean, he's done so much for the business already. You know, and let's face it, sometimes you do your job. And sometimes you don't. As long as he isn't involved in huge matches, I don't think it'll be that bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, it's like we can always just speculate and, the thing is people are talking about it and that's what they want. Sometimes they tease stuff and if it gets a really, really ridiculously good response, then they talk about it. Steve Farewell says possibly drop it to Jacob at the Rumble. Yes, possible. If he's more than an on-screen personality instead of an in-ring guy, I think it'll be fun. Yeah, he could just cut promos. All right, let's say if you attach, because if he comes back, he's probably, my guess is that he's probably going to be attached to somebody or something, tag team action, put him and Obafemi together. Why not? Jericho Oba. There it is. I just made the tag team name. You heard it here on January 10th, 2026. Chris Jericho and Obafemi. I screwed up his name. That's good. Watch it actually happen now. Because I screwed it up. There it is. Must be time for another draft soon, probably. Jericho wins? No, that's not happening. A lot of people love to talk about things from the past when they have no particular chance of ever happening. Bray Wyatt will never know what Taker whispered to him. He kind of just said it was like it's his show now, and he's doing a good job. And he was. Rest in peace, Bray. Rest in peace, Mr. Rotundo. Camden, what's up, dude? Things have gotten better. You getting your first car Monday? Heck yeah, dude. I missed your chat. What's up, Cam? It's a big Drex. It's weird seeing your actual name. I'm on the purple side too. If you want to hang out there, I'm not on the other side. Just it's just red and purple today. Didn't Jericho return at Jericho's? I don't know. I don't pay attention to anything other than the WWE. Pretty much, and not even that much. I am a casual fan nowadays. Since WrestleMania 40, that was a beautiful stuffs. LA's up 13-0. Wow. If I wonder if Fuzzy's, you can look that up on this thing called the internet. I know they were on tour recently, at least last year. Hanging out with the boys. Heck yeah, dude. And Camden, we all go through stuffs. Don't get down on yourself because it's easy to get down on yourself. You're doing a lot better than you think you are probably. But you have very high standards and that's a good thing. But just don't let it beat you up, you know what I mean? No, I mean yeah, I don't know either. I know what you know, everybody, but sometimes I'll guess things because of other stuff. Yellow, what's up? Yellow Kodiak. I got Triple H and the Pro Lady Flamer. Nice. Almost done with Ray. Nice. I just finished Ray. We started the stream without anything, and I use these things called shard finders a lot, and I've spent a bunch of credits. But the cool thing is that we're just yapping and tapping, and I think we are going to finish this within the 3 hours 33 minutes that I want to finish it in. But we're just we're alive. Markor says, "I'm still winning the Rumble. Jericho's got nothing on me." Oh wow, Markor. Shard finders are not the same as that. It's basically for shard finder is where is this? Does it say here? Shard finder basically gives you a 25% chance of every pull being every shard being a piece, every pick being a shard. So, yeah. Hardcore Holly, yeah. So it gives you every time, every chance, every pick is a 25% chance of getting the shards. When I had 68 picks earlier today when I started the thing, because I played some during the week, like Thursday and Friday, and then I just closed out of the app and saved my picks that way, only from this Ring Domination, and we had like 18 shards right at the beginning of this stream, this video. But yeah. But yeah, everybody, if you're talking, I talk back. Everybody that's watching this as a video, I hope that you're having a beautiful today. And thanks for being alive, and I appreciate you all. You know, this is like kind of like a super Saturday, but not always just Saturday. La Resistance, well, like from South Park? Viva la Resistance. I was told there would be punch and pie. Is Gert still here? Did Gert go away? I think Gert's dead, dude. I know 6'7" is not gone yet. Don't touch my purse. I don't know you. Oh my God, WWE fan. That's my purse. Bobby Hill. No way they were a tag team. Who was? Oh, La Resistance? What was that? What year? La Resistance is from South Park, okay? Viva la Resistance. It's the South Park movie. I came here because I was told there would be punch and pie. Exactly, Steve. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Who is La Resistance? Blame Canada? That's like, yeah. Rene Dupree and someone else. Well, can we at least acknowledge? Somebody look that up so that we can give credit to where it's due. And stuff. Gregory and the Mole. Oh yeah. The stables were created when WWE aired vignettes of two arrogant Frenchmen, Sylvain Grenier and Rene Dupree, who were French Canadians, attacking the United States' policy from a French news studio. What years was that? I don't know this. I like to learn stuff, so 2003. Wasn't watching, that's why I don't know. There we go. I was married that year, so there was no WWE in my life. That would do it. I doubt 6'7" will go away. It's surprisingly resilient, and it keeps on not dying. You know? And people like me, the adults, we're trying to make it go away, but then somebody does funny stuff with it and it doesn't go away. You know? But soon, by the time summer rolls around, the kids will have turned. Or they already have, and we just haven't caught up yet. It's just going to be like bling bling, you know? When all of the, you know, when it went to MTV and all of the suburban white kids, you know, yeah, it got, stop it, you know? They even did like a whole evolution of bling bling. As an MTV commercial. And it proves my point exactly. We got some more Kinder Bueno time. It's cornflakes. Mm. Yeet. I remember that. Yeet was a Vine. No, you can't. That's not a place where you can say naughty things. I was family friendly on that place, and I still am. You can type it in the other. I have the other chat, even though I'm not streaming on that platform. I can see it. So if you write something in the green side chat, I will see it. I will laugh at it. Probably won't say it out loud, obviously. But yeah, bling, bling, bling. Yeah, buddy. Blink, 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 blink. Not bling, bling, bling. All right. I like that. Did you come up with that yourself? Because that's exactly the creativity that I'm talking about. Wait, I need to save that for the Triple H one. I'm proud of you. This is why it's like it keeps evolving is what I'm saying. It's like this isn't even its final form. Do you want to know? All right. The true origins is from the song, some song where it's a rap song. I don't know. And I saw like a teacher do a deep dive on this way like last year. Okay. Last summer even. And it was about these edits, these basketball edits that like 6'7". All right. Because that was referring to the height of a basketball player. Yes, exactly. But and this is why I'm saying the 67th element on the periodic table. Check that out right now, because you're going to see where it could go from that. If you don't know, check it out. The periodic table of elements like carbon dioxide, all those things. When you see what the 67th, it's like, this is why it's not going to die. Hi, Shannon Buck. You're amazing. Hi. We're streaming on these things. Amy says, it says holmium. Yes. And it's the abbreviation for it for all, it is HO. Now, for some people, that means something. For others, not as much. Yep. The 67th element of the periodic table. Godfather valet, the kind you wear at the second-hand store. Wait, that's not how that was. Steven, I got that after I made the joke. How's the Supercar? I'm having fun. It's different today. You know, I started at 3:33. We've had a bunch of people come in and out and just have a lot of fun. And I'm just, I'm having a really beautiful little day. And I'm thankful, you know. And reminder, everybody, you can listen to my music for free. We have Biggie Dude, and these are on all platforms, YouTube, Google Play, Amazon, iTunes, Pandora, Spotify. I think I said all of them. And some of it is on Shazam. I have three main artist names right now, Biggie Dude and LBKTV, which is kids music. Those are family friendly. And the kids music, it's not like, I love you. It's like, you know, it sounds like me being me, but like, it sounds kind of like what if Jack Black made kids music, kind of. Okay. And then the third one, the newer one that started last June, is called Sheet Post Tortoise. It is a very naughty project. It is a very adult project. Half of the songs have swearing in the title of the song. Do not listen to that music if you are under the age of 18. It is very naughty. Don't do it, okay? But there's 4 albums. There we go. Your bus isn't coming. Why not? I didn't cancel your bus. I didn't cancel the bus to the gym. Yeah, I checked my brain and I didn't do it. I don't cancel buses. Kids Bop is also family-friendly music. It is. Shannon, how's your day? How's everybody's day? I'm having a beautiful little day. Amy's here. Internet Troll's here. Shannon's here. Mark Weir's here. WWE fans here. All the people. Steve's here. Steve Farwell. Definitely playing the happy birthday song to your mates on their birthday. That is exactly how that song will grow, because it was designed for that. The happy birthday song was inspired by Internet Troll. He said, "Hey, can you make a naughty birthday song?" And I was like, "Yeah." And that's one of the most popular Sheetpost Tortoise songs right now. It's really funny. Good day. Regular day at school yesterday. That's good. You know, Shannon says, "I'm great. I'm eating my dinner and saw your live." It says, "Great timing." Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, we are grinding. We are on the 4th card out of 6. We are currently in almost 2 hours in. We will probably finish this within 3 hours, 33 minutes, like we usually do. And then the stream will last on YouTube as a long form content, and it'll just be cool. You know, people will see that I was here. And if I have to, like, and the reason why is like, YouTube has been been sharing how like the vertical content and the horizontal content do not go out to the same people. So it's very, very weird, in my opinion, because they said that now when you stream on there, if you're streaming both vertically and horizontally, which I am today, that it has one combined chat, and it doesn't. But I will let them know, and nothing will probably happen, but that's okay. I can see it all from my streaming software, but it's not like if you're watching it vertically, you're not seeing the same things that people are saying horizontally. You know what I mean? It's the way it is. It's very cool that they do share. Well, it's supposed to be, but yeah. Oh yeah, if you're talking about the song, yes. I talk about lots of things sometimes, and it happens. All right, so this is probably going to be a loss. Yes, okay. Sometimes I have to be aware of what I had already said. But yeah, Steve, that I look forward to that. It's okay. There we go. Yeah, and you know what? We're all humans. We all have a whole lot of mistakes. We're never going to be perfect, and it's ridiculous to think that you should be. So just enjoy this stuff. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while either, WWE fan. But that's okay. You know? Now you have to take 3 buses? Oh, no. Why? Do you recommend you playing that song to your boss? No. Vine was purchased by or was owned by Twitter. I don't know, actually. I think Twitter bought it and then they destroyed it. Let's see here. The S1R6 says, did you play Lady Flammare yet? Yes, I got both of them in this stream. So if you want to see me, if you're just skipping ahead or whatever and just landed here, I did get it earlier in this stream. There we go. And I got both of them really quickly, too. I was kind of surprised at how fast it happened. I got cornflakes. But yeah, remember, if you are under the age of 18, do not listen to Sheep Post Tortoise. It is naughty. It is bad. Don't do it. And it's a disclaimer. They're in the pinned chats above. Somebody can comment it in the video below. In the comment section below. We are grinding on a Saturday. We are the grinding on a Saturday. Buck a chicken on a Saturday. Buck a chicken on a... No speed only. Good, we've been... Okay. You're in a playoff fantasy football league, and the score of this game is 14-7, and you have all of the 3 TDs? Dude, let's go. You're going to do great as long as the game ends right now. All right, we got all of the stuffs. Oh, dang. All right, Cruz del Toro. More like something else. My brain stopped working. Cruz is awesome. You know, GG's. Everybody that's a wrestler, thank you for being there. You know, thank you for your athletic entertainment for many, many years, for so many of you. Wow, we just got scammed. We got scammed. That's okay. I hope so too, Shannon, for internet trolls' sake. All right, here we go. Rest in peace. We have 31 shards to go. That's nice. Boop a doop a doop boop boop doop boop boo. Yeah. You pick 1 player per team. I mean, every game you have 2 players playing, 1 for each of them. Oh, wow. So for all 14 or 7 games, or is it for the entirety of the playoffs? Like, how does it work? No Triple H. You had Microsoft Vista as a kid. Yeah, you know what? That's so funny. Like, Windows XP was universally loved, pretty much. Windows XP was great, you know? It just was. And then Windows Vista came out, and then a lot of people didn't like it. Even though one of the best things that I think Vista came up with was the scrolly arrow thing, where you could have different windows. And now it's all through Chrome. You can just do that, you know? Or just the tab thing. It's just having really a whole lot of programs being open at once and switching back and forth easily was one of those things, if I remember correctly. But everybody loved Windows XP compared to Vista, pretty much, if I remember correctly. And now it's on, what is it even on? 11, 12, 13? 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 3. You pick 1 player per team. Yeah. Shannon says, nom, 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 pork chops and applesauce. That's from the Brady Bunch. It's a story that was on TV. All right. Give me better shard picks. I have a 25% of every chance. Every shard is a 25% chance. But I only got 1 there. Sometimes you get 4 or 5. Sometimes you get 6, 7. Sometimes you get 0. That's the way it is. All right, we are going to fill the void. Now this we should be able to use. We should have all. Shouldn't have to buy any more doublers for this. But yeah. Well, MS-DOS was the same as DOS. That is Microsoft DOS. There's no Triple H here, so it doesn't matter. All right, we'll just get this one. Google Plus. Remember, Google Plus had such a short lifetime. You know, it was supposed to be this big, huge thing, and it was different. Not everything that companies do. Yeah. I had to load DOS first. Yes. I know what you're talking about. I had a Atari 800, Atari 400 with Dad, you know, like, no, I think it was just 800. Atari, it's 510 ST or something like that. It's kind of funny. Just like the Stadia, that was very short lifetime. Yeah. IBM PC Junior. That was the Lisa. That was the name of a computer once. That was pre-Macintosh. You know, it's all just companies and marketing. You know, it's all just companies and marketing. And then adoption of the product. Google Plus was terrible, but it was my first social media. That's so fascinating. I was on Friendster for like, just because I joined it before I was on MySpace. What's up, Kevin Does? YT, how are ya? Shout out to everybody for being alive. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live while I streamed it, or as a video as I played it, or as you played it on demand, wherever you were, live from the Bigadoo Network. Bebo? Oh my goodness. Is that, where was Bebo? Bebo is Europe? Or is that also... I've heard of that, but I don't think we had it here, or just nobody used it. I don't really know. I've been around so long. Drew winning, I was surprised. I really thought that wasn't going to happen, but it did. I think, and here's, you know, now because we all love to, like, wrestling fans and stuff, they always like to speculate. I think it's because he's going to film stuff or has to do reshoots for Street Fighter, or both, or has got to do another movie. Short reign for Drew, for sure. He loses it before Mania or during Mania, easily. Probably at Elimination Chamber. You're from the UK, so that's your first exposure. Okay, cool. Yeah. But, you know what? It gives Drew, that's his third reign now? Remember, his second reign was like, or no, wait, is it fourth reign? Or is this is his third reign? Correct? Who do I think beats him? It is his fourth. What's up? How do the shard finders work? All right, so Legend, let me just tell you. Hey, Desmond, how are you? What's up, everybody? Shard finders work by basically every time, if you have one on, you have a 25% of pulling a shard. He had it for a minute once. He had it for, the COVID, the time after COVID. The one I was at, 40, and then today. Or 4. How's everybody doing? All right, so the shard fighters are, it's like every time that you have it on, you have a 25% chance of getting a shard for every time. It's so worth it at the beginning. Not as worth it, much worth it as the end, but I started this stream, without any picks on anything, and we're 2 hours 7 minutes in, and we are almost done with we're not quite halfway through heroic, but we'll finish this stream within a 3-3-3 stream type of thing, I'm assuming, as long as I'm focused and don't yap all the time. Yeah, no problem, Legend. Third reign is WWE champion, first time world champion. Thank you so much, Steve, for that stuff. Kevin says, I have 2,000 credits and beginning heroic. Will I have enough to get heroic? Well, see, here's the thing. Obviously, very possible. But I don't know how much you can play. I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you are in control of everything in your household or nothing. There's too many variables. If you have the ability to play and set an alarm every hour and do stuff like that, yes, you can get it fully. But I don't know those things, so there you go. Always fun there? Yeah. Yeah, I'm 18. Well, I mean, some 18-year-olds live at home. Some are self-sufficient. And they don't have anybody telling them what to do. I don't know. You know, it's just how it is. Desmond says, I'm interested in where Jacob Fatu. Yeah, like, he's got to be... If he gets it, okay, who beats him for that? Is it Brock? And is it before WrestleMania? So, we have the Rumble, Chamber, and then Mania, right? Is that it? Are there any Saturday night main events in there or something? Roman's still going to be a face. So, and Jacob's more face than heel right now, right? Or is he heel? I don't actually know. Heel Cody is a possibility. Saturday night's main event, January 24th. Okay. When is, but it's before the Rumble. You know, Drew could lose it then. You know, because we just had, somebody lost the title at main event, didn't they? I am mixing up like main event and first Raw. When did... No, that was a Raw. When Maxine beat Becky, and then she just lost to Becky. Yeah, the 31st of January is the Rumble. All right, so everybody type a 1 or 2 in the chat really quickly. If you want to put another number that's bigger than that, if it's an even number, it's worth 2 spots. If it's an odd number, it's worth 1. Jade won the title at... I'm talking about the one with Cena. The last one. Everybody, you're amazing. Thanks for being alive. I love you all. And remember, I never require or expect people to gift subs or channel memberships or whatever. So if you look at the link above you, there's my music on Spotify for Biggie Dude, LBKTV, which is kids music. Those 2 are family friendly. And then I have Sheet Post Tortoise, which is my newest project from last year, 2025. A whole lot of swearing. It's very, very naughty and very, very bad. Do not listen to it unless you are above the age of 18. Internet Troll says, okay, man, time for you to get ready for poker. Good luck. Hope you get a royal flush and somebody doesn't slap you for it. Okay. Kevin with the 1, Salmon with the 1, Shannon with the 2, Steve, that becomes a 1, and Desmond, that becomes a 1. And here we go. We want to see a shaky of the screen. No shaky. Oh, we got the prize foundation set. Kit Wilson. 2005 was definitely a good lifespan for media. Now it's 21 years later. Early YouTube you liked, and then we all Instagram came out later. Yeah, I learned about Instagram when it was first coming out. It was at the second VidCon was 2011, and one of the people that my buddy Johnny Ridland and I were hanging out with was very much addicted to it. But at that time, it was only on iPhone, and I had an Android. So I was like, oh, well, that's nice. But then, now that's probably one of the reasons I rarely use Instagram. You know, I don't look at it much. I think it was just because I didn't have it from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like Twitter, I've been on for 16, 17 years. It's kind of ridiculous. My YouTube channel is 18 years old. I've been streaming for over 17 years now. And life is just silly. It's just so fun. Randy, Miz, Sammy, Ilya, Trick, Cardona. Oh, is that the Drew thing? That's the tournament? Thank you for putting that in the chat, Kevin. I appreciate you. So it's Randy versus the Miz. That makes sense after yesterday. Or Miz, Sammy. Either way, that makes sense. Randy versus Miz, Sammy versus Ilya. I'm reading this wrong. That's a great, yeah. Trick versus Cardona, nice, and Solo versus Priest. Quality, yeah. Every single one of them is a good match. What do I think about the Usos being tag champs again? I like it. I like. I want to see more of them versus the New Day because they've had some great stuff. They have great chemistry, and they always show up for each other. You know? I don't know if anybody has the same perceptions as I do, but one of the Usos seems to be a little less polished as they've been in the past from my eyes and aesthetic vantage points. That's just my opinion, and I'm okay with it. Randy Trick. Oh, it'll be a final. Oh, okay. But you have 4 matches there, Kevin. Oh, so all right. So round 1 is those 4, and then it's round 2 is the 4 who win. Not going to a finals of that. I got you. That's interesting. Really quickly, just looking at this, I think it's going to be Randy. Randy, Ilya, Cardona, and Solo. I mean, Priest. I'm reading that as Jacob. I think they'll do Ilya. But Sammy and Ilya is going to be a great match. I know it's probably Trick because he's just got officially called up, but I want it to be Mr. Cardona. That's just my opinion. He's waited a long time to be Matt Cardona in the WWE, and that dude has earned it. Just flat out earned it. You know what I mean? And I'm proud of it. They won't face each other after they win their match. Yeah, I didn't say Randy Miz. I didn't say Miz. Oh, did somebody else say Miz? One of those 4 matches goes to... Yeah. WWE fan, it's fun to collab with other streamers. It's an experience you'll most likely enjoy. I've collaborated many times. I don't need to. I don't really want to. If it happens naturally, I mean, I streamed Fortnite the right before Christmas, right before New Year's with my buddy Johnny Ridlin. He was streaming on one place. I was streaming somewhere, and there we go. And yeah, like collabs is cool, but like this is a hobby for me. This is not a career. I don't want to be a full-time streamer. I'm not gonna be. Yeah. So now it does matter. Yes, Kevin, I do agree with you. It is gonna be neat. All right. Ooh, that's nice. Bark, chicken, bark, chicken. I wanted Breaker to beat Punk, but I understood it. Yeah, I didn't think Breaker was gonna win. Like if you told me, all right, there's gonna be a title change, okay, and here's the 2 matches: Braun Breaker versus Punk, or Drew and Cody. I think everybody would say, oh, Braun Breaker's the one that's gonna be the one that wins it. But he wasn't. And that's how they get you sometimes. That's how it keeps you surprised, because everybody in the world thinks, oh, there's no way, blah, blah, no way, you know. Braun Breaker looked great in that match, you know. And that's the point. You keep looking great, you keep getting good. Yeah. But I'm sure I will do plenty of collabs in the future. I just, it's not a priority, is basically what I was trying to get to. I wasn't trying to make it sound like that was a bad idea. I love collabs. You know, video collabs are a lot different. Drew's not getting any younger, but nobody is. Punk is, who is older, Punk or Drew? I think Punk is older, but I don't know. But now you have so much more career longevity, you know. Truth is 54. You know, he just turned 54 the other day, I think. And he's still able to go. You know, it's all cardio mostly now. You don't see a lot of suicide dives, though, from those guys. You know, they take care of the elderly. That's so bad to say. That's so bad to say. What's up, Sam, man? They cut way down on the house shows, yeah. Steve Farwell, a 90 or 920 says, "Dang, I just noticed that you still have Mizdow as your champion. You know it, dude. He's been my champion since the first week of season 2. He was my champion of season 1. Beginning of season 2, there was a little weird glitch in the game where you could have a support card as your champion. And so I had the legendary chair as my champion, and then they fixed it. So then I turned it back to Mizdow, and he's been my champion for a decade, basically. You know, you can't wait until Jericho returns. You know, we were talking about that earlier, honestly. Some people feel the same way. Some people think he's just kind of washed up, but we don't know what his role will be. So it'll be interesting, you know. I see him being like a great mentor for some. It depends on if they're going to make him a face or a heel. He very well could be a heel. It would make more sense to be a heel at this point, I think. Epic stick. The 2x4. That's so funny. I love that we're talking about stuff that's over a decade ago, but as if it was today. You know what I mean? That's what the internet is great about. That's what this game is great about. You know, yes, I don't play it anywhere near as much. I don't stream it. This is my first stream of 26 for Supercard. I've done plenty of streams, just not for Supercard. It's just fascinating that we can just have all of those memories from just watching stuff a decade ago, you know? Like, for those of you that haven't been here the whole time, I haven't taught since 2021. I left early because the pandemic broke my heart as far as like teaching and everything. And just I went a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for a little bit. You know what I mean? But luckily, I had enough saved up from Bitcoin and Ethereum gains that I didn't have to worry about it. As far as like, I had more than 50% of what I would make the next 7.5 years. And I've been creating things like music and investing and all sorts of stuffs and just having a lot of fun and going to different conventions and meeting new people and just finding other cool opportunities. Life is really cool. Steve Farwell says, really doesn't feel like it was a decade ago. This game came out in 2014. It's 2026. Isn't that crazy? It really kind of is. Oh, wait, am I out of shards? Hold on. Oh, no. Okay. I haven't been paying attention. I don't want to not get shards when I need them. And the goal is for this stream to be less than 3 hours and 33 minutes. And we are 222 and a little bit more. So that's pretty good. 1 second. I just want to pay attention for my shards because I'm just yapping. I'm not really paying attention. And I'm just talking. I'm having the best time. All right. We have 12 shards left. We're good. Okay. 12 shard finders left. Jericho Epic Stick. It doesn't feel like that. Yeah. I'm happy I got to do Google Meets because of COVID. I got to do work in your COVID. I got to do work in your hometown different times. Yeah. You know, COVID allowed me to have the life that I have today. So I am thankful for that. And I am thankful for everything. However, during the time, it was such a hard thing. You know, I wouldn't have left teaching if it wasn't if I knew I wasn't gonna be happy, I knew that if I was going to stay that year for the 2021 to 22 school year, that I would probably start in a mask. And I was giving myself migraine headaches every day because of how loud I can be. And with the mask on, because, kids don't always listen the first time, especially if you have a mask on, and I taught junior high, so I had to be very, very, vigilant on keeping kids in line and just like all the stuff. It's just like kids are kids. But I knew I wasn't happy anymore, so I left. But it was because I had the financial capacity to do so. And hey, we just got a Rezo Ramon. Let's go. Not bad. Steve says, I kind of miss the old way they did King of the Ring 2. Yeah. King of the Rings in season 1 and 2 was a lot of fun. Especially season 1. But now it doesn't take 2.5 to 3 days to do one either. So that is okay. But there is no long-term format like that anymore. The longest that you have a King of the Ring now is what, 6 to 8 hours or something like that. Dang it, that's the one I wanted. Why'd you do this? But yeah, dude, it's really interesting, like how different life gets. But it's still such a beautiful thing. And I'm so thankful to be in this position to just create content as a hobby, to create those musics that you see above you in the links above as a hobby, even though sometimes in the future, those things could be full-time incomes. But I don't worry about it because I have a lot of little sources of income. And in less than 3 years, I collect my pension and and also have a lot less to pay in health insurance. My biggest expense for a month is health insurance. It's kind of crazy, it keeps going up every year. But it's going to get a lot cheaper soon. So there we go. All right, there we go. Shard Finder found some shards, that one. That was good. All right, so we are doing pretty well. We're grinding and surviving. All right, so we have 5 more shards here, so we got to pay attention. It looks like that 600 credits that we spent on the 75 doublers is going to be just enough. Could be. We haven't really lost anything, so that's nice. I'm basically trying to get Triple H matches. That's why that Dom Mysterio's in there. Because you need 30 Triple H matches to get some stuffs. Because I'm working on that quest right meow. And I didn't have another one. So, I had to get creative and stuff. That would have been cool if he won that, but he didn't. And that's the way it is. But yes, for everybody that's here still watching, feel free to keep talking and ask questions or whatever. We're just vibing and being cool, and life is beautiful, and so is everybody here, and that's really cool. I am live on 2 platforms right now, and it's a lot of fun. And sometimes I'll rephrase those things and re-talk about those things because not everybody has been here for the 2.5 hours. Some people just get in and it's just cool. I love the design of the static cards, dude. They are so cool with all the different things going on in the background. It's really neat. And especially because of the way that rarity was revealed, man, it was so different, It's like we didn't know the name of the tier officially until the day it happened. It wasn't like, there were some rumblings the day before, but we didn't know officially until the day of the tier, which is kind of great. But yeah, old King of the Ring was cool. Old Ring Domination was not cool at all. But I did have a lot of good times and memories of grinding the heck out of both of those Sami Zayn season 1 things while I was hanging out with Dad. For those of you that haven't been around, it's now been December 7th of 2025. It was now 10 years that Biggie Dad's been gone, and it was a big milestone. And it feels good. It feels peaceful, you know. Not much that I can say other that makes sense other than that, you know. And he's here in the chat. He's down there in the corner. I got to make a digital version of him a few years ago, and you know that's why we still say "Smile for Biggie Dad." You know, it's just cool. And now I can just when people ask me, "Hey, who's that? Why is that version of you bald?" And I say, "Oh, that's not me. That's Biggie Dad." And then I tell them the story. So it's still gives people a chance to learn about my dad and stuff. Remember, my dad was 72 years old when he made his first YouTube videos. And he was unfortunately 72 years old when he was not able to make YouTube videos. But in the I just posted in the links for his playlist. And it has 106 of his videos. And then the last video is me announcing his passing on December 7th, 2015, which is just crazy to say. And on another platform, you can put Biggie Dad in a minivan. Yeah, that is true. Steve says, I remember the day you were grinding for a page in PCC. I was only sort of grinding it for that first day, and I saw what everybody else was doing. I was like, dude, I am not going to be that guy. And, like, it was insane. Like, and this is pre-days of doublers and quad. Well, you had the doublers, but you didn't have quads like you do now in PCCs. But that season 1 WrestleMania page was the biggest endurance event that this game will ever know. The minimum that you needed points-wise was 28,800, which was insane. It was insane. And I knew I was not going to spend the time on it. I was be like, nah, dude. But I would go visit people and cheer them on. You know? And then they mixed up and somebody got to have 2 of them, I think. I think that might have been Rare Spark. I don't remember. He hasn't played the game probably forever. But, you know, he was part of the lore and the history, and that's cool. Yeah, to the buddy. But yeah, if you want to add that playlist that I posted, it is, and if you are on YouTube, you can just search Biggie Dad playlist, and it will have the one that was by me. There's 107 total videos on it, and yeah, it'll look like Biggie Dad. But I'm thankful that I shared my enthusiasm for the game when I was recording all those things. That was a long time ago, you know. The adpocalypse started. I mean, it did affect me some, but it affected others a whole lot more. You know, I liked it when I was getting a whole lot of extra money for just doing what I was doing. But, you know. They didn't take the ads away. They just took the money away. And that was pretty much what happened. The demand for it went down considerably. But also, they probably were seeing their returns being not as good as what they wanted, so they were going to do it anyways. But then they just all ganged up and had a good reason to. That's my opinion. And that's okay. But there's a lot of people that use, remember, those ads, that any ad that you see on any platform, there's usually a split that goes to the creator of it and a split that goes to the company. So if you have an ad on YouTube, it's usually something like 55-45. If you have Twitch, I think it's 50-50 for ad revenue. And then it can go up to 70-30, but that might be subscription revenue. I don't remember the different things, and it doesn't matter. You can all look this up on your own. I'm just stating what it was at one point, and I don't remember what it is now. But the whole point is, a lot of creators use that revenue to buy things like groceries and pay bills and live off of, because they are full-time creators. So when you had something where a lot of people lost their income, I did not celebrate that at all. It was very, very sad, but that's my opinion. You know, but I'm also looking at it from a different perspective, probably. All right, so we got another 50, and that will be close to what we need for the end of this. I think we might need 10 more shards after this. I haven't really paid attention, but we are flying through this. We're flying, we're soaring, we're breaking free from the chains. Let's go, everybody. My name is Biggie Dude, and you are watching WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Gaming and musical comedy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. And this isn't just a video. This is a stream. And it's becoming a video once I'm done with this, because I want it to be a 3 long hour video. And then people can listen to it and grind along, or have music in the background and just hear my voice and go boopity boopity boo and stuff like that. And yeah, buddy, and just have fun. It is Saturday, so technically this is a super Saturday. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I bet you didn't think about that. I did. Right now. 2 hours and 36 minutes into the video. All right, so we are yeeting. All right, that 50, 22, 23 plus 36 is 59. You missed the daily videos. Do you know what, Steve? It's like, I've been creating videos and content for, I mean, my YouTube channel turned 18 years old in November. It's not a career, you know? I was so excited about stuff at that time, because that was the counterbalance to my teaching career. Even if I was doing daily videos on Supercard or anything, even with the over 100,000 subscribers on that platform still, unless it's really, really popular stuff, I would get less than 1,000 views on a new video. You know, a lot of people say they miss those daily videos, but when I have made them, you know, people aren't watching them. You know what I mean? That's not the real reason that I don't make content anymore. I don't want to make content as much as I used to. I don't need to. And it's like, that's, people adapt and change and differently. This used to be my outlet against the teaching stuff. The playing the Supercard and making all those videos and stuff. I haven't taught in a whole lot of years, so now I don't have that to fuel my wanting to create and play and stuff. You know, I understand that people miss it sometimes. It's more like missing the nostalgia. But like, let's say I made 30 Supercard videos in 30 days. A lot of people aren't going to care because they don't see it, because they're not really playing the game. A lot of them, you know what I mean? The game is old. We've been in it. Maybe I'll try a project, but maybe I won't. You know, we're in season 12. You know, it's a beautiful thing. You know, I'm thankful anytime anybody says that they missed the daily videos. I'm thankful that any time that anybody wants me to make more of these. But nothing stays the same in your life. It's a great way to understand that everything has a time and then that time is done. John Cena is a great example, you know? There's a lot of people that still want him to wrestle, even though he just did this whole year-long retirement thing, you know what I mean? You have to be able to realize that our lives it's all a beginning and an end, and different little beginnings and ends in all of it. And we are here for such a short amount of time. You know, if you had been making Supercard videos since 2014, and some of you in this chat may have been, you probably don't feel the same way about it today that you do back then. You know, I couldn't wait to get home and do a Supercard stream those first couple of seasons. I couldn't wait to make a video. You know, I was like, it was like, it was a great hobby, and it still is a hobby. And wonderful shout outs to everybody that still does this and still makes daily streams or content on this. There's a bunch that still do. JB is still doing a lot of stuff. He doesn't do daily content, but like he does the big stuff, and it looks great. And I'm so thankful to know him and to have, you know, been a part of all of it. You know, it's a very small community when you really think about it, at least compared to where it used to be. Like, here's how it is, how it used to be, in case you didn't know. In season 1, the summer of season 1 was the best Supercard ever had. Once we got to the WrestleMania tier, the months of June and July were the best Supercard months ever. And then August happened, and it went to season 2 near the end of it. And some people never came back because it came out of nowhere, and they didn't communicate it anywhere near as good as it could have been, in my opinion. But I'm also talking about something that is 11 years ago, you know? So it's like, but on those videos, I would make a video that would go up at 7 a.m. Eastern time, and by the next day, it would have 20 to 25,000 views on it. That's how big Supercard was in 2015. And now, on JB's latest video, like if it's like a week, it's probably doesn't have 25,000 views on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's such a time sensitive game as well with all of the events and stuff. So like the shelf life of these videos is much, much less than what it used to be. That's my opinion. A lot of my season 1 videos still get views because people like that nostalgia, and there's still so much of it there, which is great. You know what I mean? Hey, we're almost done with Jey Uso. That's good. All right, cool. But, you know, you can learn a lot from just your time here in Supercard. If you've been watching me for, you know, this is especially for those watching outside of the stream. If you've been watching me since 2014, and we're between the ages of 8 and 12 at that time, you've pretty much been watching me half your life. And I'm honored for that. You know, it's amazing how many people are still, even just visiting, you know, here and there. I get a beautiful comment on average once a day. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. And it's so neat that this is what life is for me. You know, so many people have discovered me and my silly music, which is above in all of the pinned comments on both platforms that I'm streaming on right now. They're all just things that have been something I chose to do. And I'm thankful. you know, and maybe not just the teaching has helped me make the world a little bit better, but all of these little videos where I just talk about how to deal with loss or sadness. You know, this community was here for me so much when Biggie Dad died. And I never forgot that, and I never will. All right, so we're going to finish this J. So now we're on heroic last beat, which is good. We're going to lock him up because he's naughty. Yeah. All right, so here we go. We have 35 shards. That's perfect. We have 36 cards. Heck yeah, dude. We're going to get this. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. There's a piano here. If you didn't know. Yeah. We're gonna get that cartoon today, yeah, buddy. Bucka chicka boom, bow, 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 bow. Everybody in this chat is awesome. Everybody watching at home is too. I am the guy that you're watching. I am the biggie dude. Bucka chicka, bucka chicka, bucka chicka, bucka chicka. Buck, 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 buckity, buck. Bacon. Buck, buck, buckity, buck, 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 buckity, buck. Baby shark. Thank you. And that was me doing whatever the heck I want. My name is Biggie Dude. I'm a 52-year-old man. But you know what? I have the heart and soul of a 33-year-old permanently. Or something. Biggie Dude 33. Or just Biggie Dude. Oh yeah. Creamy. And dreamy. All right, here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go. All right, so I just said it. Crystals. Okay, we are almost done. 13 picks. We have just amount. We have just almost the right amount. We have, this is good. This is going to go 5 fast. We're definitely going to beat 333 on this. I can't imagine that it would be that 333 as far as the length. But here we go. We are, and we will have completed the entire heroic and non-heroic. But I did use, we did get up to 68 picks at the beginning of this event without, I basically would play and exit out when it got to the board. They weren't saved over. I just want to make sure that nobody gets that wrong and stuff. My nose is so itchy. Oh my gosh. Itchy nose and living is easy. Pedigree. Pedigree. Okay. All right. I still need to use, I'm trying to get more Triple H games played. We are getting closer to that 30 that we need for the collectibles and stuff. I do want to get that card because it would be really cool. But you know, I'm not gonna stress out about it. I didn't get what's his face? I didn't get Mr. Iguana. I really wanted to, but I wasn't gonna worry about it. You know? I should have put the super on before that. Yeah, we lost. Oh, no, wait, we didn't. That's a perfect game. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. Boop, boop, boop. Perfect game. All right, so we have 10 shards. Can I get 5? 10 picks. Can I get 5 shards? 5 shards? 1. There's 1 shard. Not 2. No. 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 On average, every 4th one should be a shard. And we got 1 shard. Still just 1 shard. Hey, we got 2 shards at least. You're making me sad. Stop making me sad, video. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. We're almost ready. Do you feel the excitement in the air? I don't. But do you? Santa in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta Halloween weekend for DreamHack. And I am planning to go to DreamHack Atlanta 2026, which is in the middle of May. It's a gaming and musical comedy fest. Yeah, buddy, just kidding. It's a gaming extravaganza, esports especially. And a lot of cosplay, a lot of music, a lot of wonderful things. And I love being there. Oh, wow, look at all that. Look at all those things. I didn't notice that, and I've used multiple multiple times, and that's the first time I've noticed it. I guess I've been just busy yapping and stuff. Yapping. Oh, yeah. Do, 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 do. Nose keeps itching. If you ever have an itchy nose, it's okay. You just itch it, and then it goes away. All right. Oh, we're not going to get a perfect game because they made us sad. But you know what? That's okay. And life is beautiful, everybody. And I'm thankful for all of you. And that's a beautiful thing. And maybe, all right, so we got 1 shard. 2 shards. Not 3. Not 3. Give me a 3rd one. Because I've been good boy. I have been. Ask, anyway. I got a 3rd one because I'm good boy. Haha, proof. All right, so we got 3 shards there. We are 7 shards in out of 36. We have 43 minutes to get to a 333 thing, and we are going to beat that, I am sure. There we go. Mark Henry, let's go. We have we have 1 less. There's 28 shard things left. I think we have 29. I think we're at 7 shards, which means the last one, it's not going to be a guaranteed shard, but it's going to be a guaranteed shard. So that will work beautifully. And don't have the one guy that we're looking for. Basically, that's why the Dom Mysterio is it's in there. So the Triple H that I got from the first Triple H quest can beat up on stuff. Steve says 3 shards next round. All right, we're gonna call. I'm gonna say 3 shards as well. You know, I want it to be more than 3, but all right. So we're gonna sneak in Mr. Dom right there. He's gonna sneak it in. Let's just guarantee. No, that's not a guarantee. Okay, let's do this one. You know, that's not a guarantee either. You know what? I'm gonna just do this and take the safe win, because now I can just go here and that's 5. How long has Jacob Fatu been out? I haven't been watching SmackDown that much recently. I'll be honest with you. Was he hurt, or is he just taking a little break? They've been kind of doing good stuff with it. There's 1. I don't think we're gonna get 3. Boo. We didn't even get 2. Dang it. We only got 1. I select you all. Oh, I gotta get another light there. That's starting to flicker on like badly. All right, we still got it. That's what I say about me. Still got it. 3 to 6 months. Oh, wow. He has been gone a long time. Some dental work. Yeah. It happens. You know, if they're making him get dental work, it's probably because they want him to have good smilings for when he's a champion again. Good smilings, good teethers, as they say. He was out since October. Thank you, everybody. That's a while. That's like, you know, surgery. Oh, okay. Fingers crossed. Yeah. There we go. Everybody, thank you for being alive. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for anybody that's just that's happening upon this video or this stream or whatever. If you're watching this long, that means that you probably were here a long time ago. And I'm just thankful. It's been such a beautiful hobby. And hobbies, you can be just as passionate about your hobbies as you are your career. And sometimes more so. But just remember that if it's a hobby, you don't have to worry about it as much. There's 2 shards right away. Can I get 3? Oh, no. Okay. There's 3 shards. Can I get 4 shards? No. I want 4. Can you give me 1 more, please? 1 more? No. Can you give me 1 more, please? Oh, poop. All right, we are at 11 shards out of 36. We are getting closer to it every day. Yeah, we got 3 shards this round. Everybody put the number of shards that you think in the chat for this next bout. What do you think? We got to go against the heart attack. We have 13 doublers left for picks. We are going to make it, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. Steve says 4 shards. I think we're only going to get 2 shards this round. I hope you're right, because I like your answer way better than mine. All right, so we have the Triple H. Do we have the Rey Mysterio? No, we do not. So we don't try to get that at all. I have to stretch my arm out a little bit. But yeah, this deck is very, very good. My deck is very good. You know, I got the Santa. I got the, the Walter. I got the Miz is a F2. The Logan is good. It's a good deck, and I'm using the Triple H to get bouts in there for that quest. I should actually look to see what it's at, but we can do that when this is over soon. So that's fine. Dash a fine thing. Boopity boop boopity. All right, so well, it doesn't really matter what I do now, but well. I should have put the Triple H there because I don't know if I'm getting the win or the Stuffs. War Raiders. I just saw Eric was on. They were on TV a week ago or two. Yeah, at least one of them was. I want to say. I don't remember though. It could have been longer than that by far. Yeah. But, yeah. And you're going to have probably still that cooperation with TNA and the WWE and NXT, and it's only does less stuff. What's up, Mag Attack? We are almost done with this heroic thing. All right, so we need 10 more matches winning that. We're doing good on that. We're going to have to get more of those collectibles, but we're doing this. All right, so here we go. Play any game. Can I get something good? I got 3 collectibles. That was about as good as we can get. What could I have gotten? Oh, I could have gotten 1. I didn't. There we go. I just pulled 4 shards. I really wasn't paying attention. I was just too busy yapping and being silly. But hey, GG's. Okay, we are almost done. The goal is to get this all done by 3:33. What's up, Mag Attack? What's up, Steve? What's up, WWE fan? What's up, Sandman? What's up, everybody? You're all amazing. What's up, all the lurkers or morkers and guys and girls and everybody that's watching this on the video. My name is Biggie Dude, and I love you forever. Or I love you a long time, as I'd like to say. All right, so we're going to put a Mr. Paul. We're going to do this. I'm hoping to sneak that Dominic in there. I'm hoping that they don't take the space. They went where I wanted to put Dominic, and that's the sad thing. But guess what? We got the Miz, and the Miz is awesome. I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome. I came to play. Yes, I've been wearing a Miz shirt the entire day. And I literally just remembered it right then. So let's go. Almost to 3 hours. Almost to 3 hours this video / stream. It's starting as a stream and it's gonna be a video because I am on the video platform that I put things on, and I'm on this the purple platform that I stream things on. Yeah, it's a multi-stream, but only the 2. I do stream other things on a green app and a Kesha app. Not Cash app. Kesha, has a song that is also the name of a popular platform. All right, so what is that? 2 shards right here? Can I get a third? Can I get a third? No, you cannot. 17 out of 36. That means we are all about halfway. We are more than halfway through the possible picks. Remember, the way that this works is once you get to 12 shards in on a 36 card, Basically, mathematically, you are halfway through the possibilities of the card. All right, but now with the shard finder, it doesn't really matter anywhere near as much because you always have a 25% chance of getting a card. We have the Triple H and the the Dominic. So let's go here. And hopefully they don't go where I wanted them to, and they didn't. That's good. So basically, I got to just get a match with that Triple H beating up on that Dom. So that I can get closer to think. We're already in the 20s on it, so that's really good. I'm going to guard that so they can't take over that spot. And then I will use the I'll use this. If I don't get the 5 of that, that's okay. I don't really care. But if he it would have to be something that it doesn't attack that spot, and it doesn't, so that's good. But I got my 5, who cares? Mac Attack and Steve are cool. WE fan, you are also cool. So is Sandman, so is everybody else in the chat or the video thingy. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, big dude. We got no shards, and I want to put you in a good mood, so I want to get a shard. We got no shards. Where are my shards? 1 shard. 1 shard. Thank you for the content. We need a shard. Clap, clap. We need a shard. Steve says, thank you for the content. Thank you for being here. And you're going to hear your name 1,000 times in this video because you talked a lot. And that's cool. All right. So this might be the last time I need to do Lord British. Lord British was a software guy, Richard Garriott, I think. He made the Ultima games a long time ago. And I think he might have known the Supercard people, but I don't know. There is a Ray. Where there's a will, there's a Ray. Oh, I bet it's Dom. It's not Ray. I screwed up. You got it? Okay. We're getting the Ray. Mysterio. We're almost done with it, and life is cool. I'm having a lot of fun today. 3 shards this round? All right, I think we're going to get 4 shards this round. I'm feeling very, very confident for no reason whatsoever. So there you go. All right, so we've already got, I don't need to worry about it. If he gets beat up, it's just, okay, we're just going to beat him up. I can't beat him with that Triple H. If I had the super move charge, I could have, but I don't. All right, here we go. All right, we have 8. Did I say 3 shards? I said 4 shards, didn't I? 1. Not 2. Not 2. Not 2. It's getting very difficult. 2. Okay, we got a chance. 3. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, big dude. Getting 4. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. That's Invictus. It's a poem. All right. Yeah, let's go. So far, Steve has 1. I have 1. It's 1-1. Yeah. All right, here we go. And we're close. We are getting close. We have 13. That means 14 shards to go. We're running low. Shards to go. I think we only get 2 shards this time, even though it's very well in our abilities to get way higher than that. All right, so we don't have the Triple H, so we don't worry about it. Oh, yeah. We gonna get the card. You going all in and saying 5 shards? Oh, my goodness. Undertaker wrestled for 30 years. Well, how long did Ric Flair wrestle floor? Think about that. Did I say wrestle floor? I think you did. How long did Ric Flair wrestle floor? That time was on purpose, but it was more fun that way. Yeah, let's see if we can get that one. All right, so we might lose this, but it's okay. I've got this big old parka. He's gonna whoop ya. La parka. See? Told you. All right, and we don't need to. It doesn't matter. We win enough. All right, here we go. Steve says 5 shards, and I only said 2 shards. All right, here we go. What do we got? All right, we got 1 shard. 2. All right. 3. Oh my goodness, he might be right. We got a good shot at 4. Is Steve gonna be right? Is Steve gonna be right? Is Steve gonna be right? Steve is correct. 5 shards. And we got the Tongaloa, which is we're gonna get a static card. We finished that. That was kind of cool. So we'll do that right meow while I forget. Oh wait, everybody in the chat, type a 1 or 2 in the chat. If you like different numbers, I'm gonna wait like 15 seconds. But if you want to type a number that's bigger than 1 or 2, do that, and I add them all up and put them together. If it's like a 3, it's a 1. Odd numbers are worth 1. Even numbers are worth 2. If you put in a number that is not 1 or 2. All right, and I got some Kinder Bueno and some cornflakes. Mmm. Yum 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 yum. We're almost done, and we're gonna get this before 333. That's a beautiful day. All right, here we go. Brandon whatever puts a 2 in. Steve Farwell puts a 1. Sandman puts a 4, which becomes a 2. 1, 2. Parents 94 puts a 2 in. 1, 2. And I will wait 10 seconds. 10. Niner. 8. 7, 6. 6, 7. 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. And that was a creative way to count you down. Hey, we got Rhea. Let's go. Let's go. All right, here we go. And GG's on that, Steve. That was pretty awesome. We are going to get this. 62 years Ric Flair wrestled. Look that up on somebody asked, hey Google, how many years has Ric Flair wrestled? That's really what you can do. I don't hook up things to my voice like that. I just don't. All right, we do have Triple H. We do have Dom. So we are hoping that they don't take the down one, which they didn't, and that's good. All right, so that means we're almost to the point where we get that 30th win with Triple H. So that's good, because that will be part of the getting that special edition card, which we do want, because I don't know if we'll get the pro on it, but we'll see what happens. And I'm not going to worry about it too much, because you don't need to worry about it. There's always going to be more special cards. You're never going to get everything unless you spend a lot of time or a lot of effort or money or a lot of both. And that's okay. You don't need to worry about getting everything. You used Google just now. Nice. 50 is a long time. That's a lot of years. You know what I mean? But think about it. I'm 52. And so that means, like, if let's say when I first turned 2 years old, that's when you started wrestling, and you were still wrestling, that's 50 years. That's a long time. Remember that. Okay, so we got 1 shard. We got 2 shards. We got 3 shards. 4 shards. 5 shards. All right, so it's going to take 1 more. This is going to be... Oh, we got a pull, though. Right at the end, it is Dragon Lee. Former tag team champion. Okay, so that's nice. That's like a pro or F1 or something. I don't know. Pro-able. So here we go, folks. We are going to get this card right now. It is impossible to not get it. We're trucking. We used of the 75, we used almost 70, which is really not that bad. It's cost efficient. So here we go. And then I'm going to look it up really quickly. We're not going to full heroic pro it. I don't need to right now. It's just that sort of thing. We already went into the well because I wanted to do this fully while we were streaming today. And we did within, to finish a whole heroic event of ring domination within 3.5 hours is very, very cool. But I mean, sometimes with the bonuses that we get now in other other modes, like you can finish full heroic on Giants Unleashed in less than an hour. Wow, LA Knight beat that. He must have had a power, and that's okay. So we might lose our last bout, which is interesting. All right, we will not lose our last bout. Okay. Because if we lost it, it would still, I think, well, I mean, there was a potential chance. But here we go. We are going to get the full heroic in this. This will be a full heroic Ray. I'll play some, Royal Rumble and other stuff with him. But we are not, there's no way that we can't do this. The last one is where our shard finders go out. And here we go. We are the heroic upgrade. We are the champions. We are the world. We're cheese. And that is what's up. So really quickly, I want to go up here to see what I need to do. That's 24 out of 30 of that. Super move of that. We'll get more of those collectibles along the way. Still have 10 days in that, and we do get the actual Triple H. How many do I need? I need 100 for the other thing. Let me take a look real quickly. I need 100. I don't know if that's going to happen unless there's some help on that. I will get the one for free, so that's good. But anyways, that's a beautiful little stream. So I am so thankful for all of you. Let's just put some music. Remember, you can listen to Biggie Dude or LBKTV or Sheet Post Tortoise. That one, you got to be 18 plus for it because it's very naughty. Don't listen to it. Don't even think about it if you're not 18. But also, late at night, 11:11 usually on one platform, but sometimes when I'm multi-streaming, it's at 10 Eastern. Tybo, which stands for Turn Your Brain Off, at 10. It's me just with a cool background that's vibing, and we just kind of relax. And then I play the piano, and it's just the best day ever. But I'm so thankful for all of you. And I want to just say thank you for watching my stream. Thank you for watching this as a video too. It was so super clean. I love you long time. Blink, 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 bye, bye, bye. Yeah, buddy. Click here to subscribe. Thank you if you already did. Click the dingy bell, it'll be notified, and maybe they will notify you. And don't forget to smile for Biggie Dad. Yeah, that's what he would want you to. Woo. Listen to Biggie Dude and LBKTV and Sheet Post Tortoise if you're over 18. But don't listen to it if you are not. But you can listen to Biggie Dude and LBKTV because they're family friendly all the way. Yeah, to the buddy. I love you long time. I love you long time. I love you long time. WWE Supercar people. Woo. I love you long time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The smile for Biggie Dad. R.I.P. I love you, everybody. Thank you so much to see. I am the dude they call Biggie, Biggie Dude. 33 from back in the day, but usually Biggie Dude. I love you so much. Thank you for being alive. Goodbye, everybody. That's the stream. You're the best in all the land. Don't forget to subscribe and listen to the music so I can be a philanthropist and give away lots of good money to charities and streamers and people that are trying to make the world happier and better like me. I love you. Be good in your neighborhood. This concludes our broadcast of the Biggie Dude Radio Network. You are all amazing. And as always, stay creamy. Happy today. You are awesome. Love you. Bye-bye.